All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're standing outside the Art Institute of Chicago. It's obviously nighttime because you're vampires, and that would be a problem otherwise. You're in the car parking lot, so to speak, and there's police cars, an ambulance there. You see this figure being taken out, surrounded by people on a stretcher, and they're being sort of turned around and they're covered in a blanket of some descriptions, and you can just see blood all over this white cloth. And they turn this figure, and you can see for a moment. Can you make perception alertness checks? In fact, I'm going to wait for Barry here because this is
It's by the way, we all turned up at different times.
kind of crucial. Yeah, you all turned up at different times, and then the cops and the shit all fucking affected you until you all end up in the same place at the same time. So,
Okay.
so there.
Damn you, ref.
No.
What?
Barry, you with us now?
Did I get a good roll? I can't see.
You got 6. I got 4, but you got 6. Yeah.
I am with you. I am here.
All right, so I'm going to roll your perception alertness.
For what? What have I done?
Okay, I'll tell you.
It's to look
Nothing yet.
with your eyes.
Chase.
Oh, good.
Okay, perception alertness.
Yes.
Perception alertness.
Do. Yep,
Right.
I'm with her.
Yeah, I don't know why that sprang to mind. It was a bit weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, but now it's in my head now.
Okay, so 3 successes for Chase. So what you guys notice is that this figure is on the stretcher. They've been pulled out by paramedics. They're surrounded by cops. You can see Al Capone and a couple of other tough-looking individuals standing around about the doorway in the entrance. And some of them are escorting these armed fellows in suits are escorting this body from the back of the building to the ambulance. And jumping into the ambulance. As you make your perception checks, you'll notice with more or less effect that this person's rib cage has been torn open. And they shut the back of the ambulance. Who got the highest perception alertness? That'd be Raph.
I did.
Raph, before the ambulance drives off, you see this woman in an ambulance outfit, like a uniform. The hospital uniform. She walks up to the driver and she says something to him, and he just hands over his keys. And then she gets into the ambulance and the ambulance drives off.
Do we know if that person with the ribcage open had a stake in the heart?
You couldn't tell.
And we don't see tourists anywhere.
You don't see tourists anywhere.
Randy was with me. Go inside and find out if Terrace is in there. I'm gonna go follow that.
Vehicles are beginning to pull up. Al Capone is striding towards you. The 3 of you.
I mean, I'm gonna try and obfuscate as soon as I can.
Okay.
I might duck behind a car or something.
Dex and stealth check, please.
I think I would have done it the moment I showed up and saw how hectic it was.
That makes good sense. Barry, are you with us?
3 Dexy stealthies.
Checkity check, Barry, to here.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
I'd like to go behind the Chase and transform into a bat.
So you go behind Chase and transform into a bat in public.
Oh fuck! It is
in front
that
of Al
time.
Capone.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I should run away. I want to follow the ambulance because I suspect that was Terrace. Cool.
Raph. You got 6 for your perception, didn't you, Raph? Yes, you did.
Yeah. Yes. So was Al Capone with us?
Yeah, he's coming towards you right now.
Right. But they were with us at the ranch, I mean. Or no?
No, they weren't. No. Not at all.
But that was I just have a note here saying Al Capone has a ranch. Different ranch than the one we were at.
You'll also notice, yeah, he does. It's
Different
match, totally different match.
I think I'm
Not relevant. Sorry. Good observation though.
I think I'm gonna
Uh,
run.
You're gonna run. You just
I'm gonna
start
run.
running?
Yep, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna find somewhere that I can transform.
You stop there! God damn it! He starts running towards you. Fucking run from me! All right, hold your horses.
Oh god, it's gonna kill me. No, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Always ask for forgiveness later. Is what I've learned from
That's if
playing
you
this
live
game.
through today. Yeah.
I want to
Yes.
start
Yep.
kind of heading towards the building that we were told the prince was in.
Okay. Yep. This is the Art Institute of Chicago. You are outside the back of it. And you start heading in towards the back of there. You notice there's that dude. Do you remember the guy once upon a time came strolling through your? I don't know if you were there actually. It might not have been you. There was a cowboy basically he called himself sheriff.
Yeah, I was
It's not
there.
there.
He came
I roll.
breezing through one time. He's here. Several others are here as well. I was just checking up on something here with you are going to try and get away from Capone. Okay.
Yes.
So you're making a athletics check?
Okay.
Is that a
6. Oh, nope.
no?
Wow. Oh no.
What did you
I
do?
would have only got 1.
Oh no.
Okay, well, he grabs you and he slams you against the wall. Where do you
No.
think you're going?
No, let go of me. I gotta
Stop!
go. I gotta go get to tears. They'd be like red,
dominate,
red tears.
red
Okay,
tears. Dominate, motherfuckers.
You don't need to.
I don't need to.
She will
She
will do it
complies.
because she has like 2 willpower. So yeah, she
Right.
if,
He kind of
if she-
shakes
if-
you like a doll for a second.
if he could see her, she could see her eyes, then she could definitely be dominated for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. He's like, where exactly do you think you're going?
We need to find Terrace.
Terrace.
Yeah.
You haven't heard anything, have you? You haven't even you don't even know what's going on here. Oh, he puts you down and he dusts off your shoulders. He goes, I'm sorry. There ain't no Terrace. He's gone. Terrace is dead.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to believe me. I don't fucking care. If you believe me or not, he's gone.
He's not gone.
Well, I must be mistaken. What is it that they're sweeping up in the fucking museum right now?
And what is it they took away in the ambulance?
That
Terrace. Let me
was-
go and see him.
that was Loden.
That can't be.
Yeah. He turns around to you and he leans and he goes, "This city is gonna fucking explode now. You want to get ready for that."
Sad face.
You ever heard of a power vacuum?
Is that something you could get at a department store?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's something
Yeah,
you can
I
get
know.
at a department store. You're gonna get a power vacuum. You're real funny.
What?
This is a power vacuum is when the prince disappears and the primogen and all the prince's men go to war. And in the middle of all of that, in all that chaos, is the Sabbath and the Anarchs and Juggler and you and your little friend. All your little friends. So, watch out. Because nobody's looking. Nobody. Except me. He walks off.
I'm gonna go find Chase.
Okay, you gonna find Chase.
And I just give him a hug and start like sobbing. Oh, I can't do this. So
Okay. Okay.
No,
Take it
fucking
easy.
try.
Take it
You
easy.
don't have to.
What did you find out?
She's just sobbing. She probably isn't listening. She's just
Let it
sobbing.
all out. Just let it all out. Let's
I will
start.
take away a blood point, at least.
Wow. Self-sacrifice. Raph, what are you doing?
I'm trying to kind of see who's I'm obfuscated. Trying to suss out what happened, where it happened, if there's anyone who's hanging around.
Okay, so you slip
Looking-
into the actual front of the place, right? Into the back, or into the museum.
Yeah.
Obfuscated.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to switch something. It's not out the back; you're out the front, right? Because that's where you were originally, and I at some point made the mistake of switching it.
As the sobbing is being done and stuff, I keep moving towards the front of the museum.
Okay. So you guys are sort of moving that direction too.
Yeah, because
Right.
we are the queen. We are the queen,
know we-
or whatever they call
Nope.
Chicago Queen Coterie.
it. Yeah,
The
right.
Queen's shield of
Right.
Minerva's
Minerva
shield.
Coterie.
Yep. Minerva's
Right.
shield.
Thank you. Inside, first of all, the glass doors are smashed open. There's glass all over the floor. And there's
Yeah.
tire tracks and
Yeah.
blood tracks and knocked over pieces of artwork and fucking Renoirs that have been ripped off the floor, off the wall and smashed on the floor. There's bullet holes in walls. There's guards that have been left for dead. People with their fucking faces torn off, laying around, mashed up. There's ghouls that look like they've just been used for blood bags in what must have been some kind of epic level fight scene where motorcycles were thrown around the room and katanas and other weapons have been used to great effect. There's just blood everywhere and lots of things that are smashed. You sort of get an idea of what might have been the story here, but you can make an intelligence and investigation check to make any sense of it.
Okay.
All of you can do that.
Okay.
Off you go.
To be fair, Raph is here before the others. but
Intelligence. And what was that again?
investigation.
I got 2 successes, but it was 6 die
Okay, 3
dice.
successes.
Does that give me one more?
Yeah, give
Nope.
me another.
I've got one dice.
Oh no.
I'm also not. Well, I'm not.
Well,
paying
you're
attention.
being upset, aren't you? So,
Yeah.
okay.
There are big glass cases and cabinets here that have been smashed, and there's like ancient artifacts that have just been left splayed out on the ground.
Can you roll one, Russell?
Yes, sir. What did I say? Intelligence and investigation.
Investigation.
Yep.
I've never seen it. Well, we still haven't seen it. If we haven't seen it, that's another thing. We haven't seen it. It never happened.
We haven't seen what?
If we haven't seen the death of someone, it never happened.
Yep, that's how that works.
Yeah,
So by that token, Hitler is still alive.
he probably is.
In this universe. Oh no.
He'd be pretty
Yeah.
old now.
He would be pretty old now, to be fair. You rolled 3 successes, Barry.
It's really a vampire.
3 successes. Okay. So what you're noticing is that there's bullets and all sorts of gun damage, firearm damage to one whole wall. You can see motorcycle tracks doing wheelies in the center of the room around some of the cabinets, and you can see where it's kind of stopped and then somebody's fired a shotgun. There's shotgun pellets that have flown out. The shells are kind of all concentrated around the center, so you get the impression that Terrace must have ridden into this room on his motorcycle with a shotgun in one hand, shooting and doing wheelies whilst taking flak from all directions at the same time. At some point he drove straight up these stairs, tuk, 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 you can kind of guess, to the top of the set of stairs and jumped off.
So I walk up the top of the stairs.
Right. He
I'll leave you
seems
go.
to have taken out a chandelier in the process of flying off the end of the stairs into the next chamber, where he's come crashing down into the main room with the chandelier. And there's lots of blood in this room and lots of corpses from what must have been ghouls and humans. There's bullets and shells all over the room. Like he must have taken a lot of damage too during this whole process. The motorcycle is here, twisted in a heap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any
Yes.
people here?
Any ash?
Yeah, there are people here. There is a cleanup crew. They look like a CSI crew. And they kind of look up at you as you come in, actually. They look like
Wait,
cops.
at me?
Well, not at you, but at Barry and the others. Not so much at you, of course, Rafi. Invisible.
Where,
Invisible.
where are the rest of the wolf pack?
The rest of the wolf pack are coming in with you now. And they are starting to freak out. And at that point, Randy's beginning to wind up into a frenzy. And Jackie is like trying to pull Randy out. Antheus tells the pair of them to get outside and go and find Inyanga.
I'd like to go with them too.
Okay.
Yeah, like to help. Seeing as I have calm heart, I'd like to help him. Like, it's not like I can transfer it. It's just
But you
try
wanna
and
try.
calm him. Yeah.
Okay, so you can make an empathy and leadership. No, is that not a thing?
No, it's not.
Hold on.
a thing.
I
broke my
recognized it
brain.
before. Almost broke your brain.
Yeah. Break the game, that's for sure.
Mine's
Almost,
Mine's
but
already broken.
Maybe wits,
fuck.
maybe? No. Charisma?
Yeah,
Manipulation?
I think it could be manipulation or charisma.
Yeah.
Whichever one of those is higher for you. It
Same.
just suggests a method. So yeah.
I'll just do cha empathy. They're both the same. Now where the
Okay.
fuck is empathy gone? Okay, there we are.
That's the question.
Where has the empathy?
Where has all the empathy gone? That should be
so
the name of
3.
the episode.
Yeah.
3 successes. Yeah, I mean Randy looks at you.
I have like
And-
blood down my eyes.
Blood coming out of your eyes. He gets a blood nose, which he wipes with his hand, and then goes storming off to the exit. He says one thing to you before he leaves. So something to the effect of that fucker is going to pay. And he leaves.
Go back to the coterie.
All right.
So there's like a CSI style cleanup crew here, but they
Yeah.
didn't stop Chase from kind of walking through the crime scene or anything. They've just
No, they didn't.
Some stuff.
Oddly enough,
Yeah.
they did not. Because the actual Elysium security let him in
yeah.
first. So, yeah,
Oh, did I sneak past Elysium?
Is there any ash?
you did sneak past Elysium security. Is there any ash? You can make a perception check.
Yeah.
Chase Hamilton, perception alertness. And 7
Whoa.
successes.
Dun, dun.
7
Well done.
successes.
Okay.
Well,
So good.
Chase, you can see there is a particular bag that looks like it probably has the remainder of whatever was Terrace in it. There are some clothes and things in a plastic bag next to it that look like Terrace's clothes. And they're packing the stuff up into labeled CSI bags now.
Is that for the evidence locker? He says to them.
They turn around. Yes, this is going to be entered into evidence. Yes.
Yes, okay, all right.
I wonder if it's a chase. What's happening?
A Secure Corp guard comes over towards you guys, and he says, "Excuse me, we'd like to handle this matter ourselves, please." I'm going to put you on mute there, Barry, because there's a bunch of water washing stuff going on. So just press to talk.
That's how they do forensics. Could you give me a moment? If you find Terrace's, I think he might have like a necklace or something, or I assume he's got like some sort of dog tag out of the game.
He's got a bunch of stuff, actually, a bunch of jewelry, piercings and things.
Right. Well, I'm going to just sort of push them away and then and then start looking for him.
All right.
Just try and stop me. I'm going to do it.
All right. Perception alertness.
Right. Just two.
Just two. Well,
three, sorry.
Oddly enough, you can't find him.
That is odd. I look to Chase suspiciously. Not at him, obviously. I'm not suspicious of him, just thinking.
One of the police from the forensics crew comes down from upstairs and says, "Sir, I've found the tapes." And they say, "Oh, good. I'll come up and have a look."
Who says that they're going to go up and have a look?
The head detective on the ground.
I'm going to shadow them.
Okay. All right. Can you make another stealth check, please? Stealth and dexterity.
Chase, you gotta press that button. You gotta press the button. Chase, please, please press the button if you're gonna talk.
5 successes.
Perfect, thank you.
So I got 4 successes, but I rolled 6 dice.
4 successes, but you rolled 6 dice.
Successes.
So 5 successes. This is to stealth up to the security room. And you go into the security room. Barry, if you were talking, press the button.
I'm gonna try and look for a moment when the ashes are not being attended to.
Okay.
And I'll take them.
Okay. Can you make a dexterity and stealth check then?
I will.
You will.
And I'll use a thing point.
A willpower point.
Yes.
All right. Dexterity and stealth. Is it? No, dexterity and... security. Same dice anyway. Dexterity and security.
With that bonus point, please
Dexterity.
get it, please get it, please get it.
Yeah, security. Dexterity. Security. Why is it so hard to find these things here? Here it is. I want it to be like Google, roll me dexterity and security. For Chase Hamilton. Now. Okay, what do we get? We got...
That's sad, man.
Oh, fuck. That's... So with the willpower point, that's no successes.
Oof. Oh, no.
As opposed to a -1 botch.
There should be one. There you go.
So you go to pick up the bag when one of them turns around and looks straight at you. And says, it's all in order, sir.
Just checking. You know what happens if the evidence tag is not there?
Yeah. Let me get that on there immediately. And she goes about getting that done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look at I'm gonna follow the guys with the tapes.
Okay. So
whether they try and stop me or not.
Right. You get up to the security room and they stop and one of them says, "Excuse me, ma'am, who are you? Who are you with?"
Please just let me see the tapes.
You have an ID, I assume.
I'll fucking show you my ID.
All right.
You're not there, Barry.
No, I'm doing something else.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it time and wait till it's left alone again and try again.
All right, cool. All right, so you're trying to get into the tape room. Do you going to show the ID or not? Or an ID? Does she remember that she has an FBI ID?
Okay, I'm furious and I reach into my pocket. I pull out the ID.
Okay. So you can make a self-control check.
This is in good condition too.
This will be fine. Yeah, seriously, this will be fine.
Seriously, it'll be fine.
This will be fine. Just have to figure out how this works. Hold on.
This what could possibly go wrong? Frenzying on cops and the Art Institute in Elysium, that
Is it Elysium?
that'd be fine. It'll
Probably
be fine.
Elysium right now.
Well, it'd be the least violent thing that's happened for the last 45 minutes.
4 successes.
4 successes. You've maintained complete composure as you hand over your FBI identification card, and they nod and immediately just let you in.
Thank you.
Sorry, ma'am. Please do come in.
All right.
Just had to check. You can never be careful. Too careful. So you go inside, and they go through the videotapes from the different cameras, and they try and reconstruct what happens. And of course, there is video footage of what happened. And you get Terrace smashing through the front gates, coming up through the front stairs, through the front doors, on his motorcycle, taking everything out with his shotguns as he comes through, reloading, taking out guards, getting shot at, getting hit pretty hard, but just taking it because he's fucking Terrace. And he's got fortitude up the wazoo quite clearly. He's peppered in bullet holes very quickly. Rides the motorcycle through Elysium, taking cover behind various artworks, throws things at various guards, picks up a whole statue and just tosses it at them at one point, rides up the stairs, shoots some more people, puts more bullets in his gun. And while that's happening, he's putting bullets in the one gun with one hand whilst holding off some other guys with a gun in the other hand at the same time. Remarkable dexterity, I must say. Finally, he zooms up those stairs as described, and flies up, hits the chandelier sideways with the motorcycle, taking it out and bringing it down to the ground amongst the primogen in the court, and the prince's people smash. Various people are not there. You can't tell exactly who is there, but it looks like the primogen from what you see. He goes for the prince. He immediately drops the bike. Well, first of all, he flings it at the prince. The prince blocks it. He goes over to the prince and he rips the prince's ribcage open with his wolf claws and goes for his heart. When several of the prince's underlings, i.e. Capone and some of his other men, literally there is a katana involved going in through Terrace from behind. You can't quite see who did it. The camera's not at a great angle for that. And Terrace collapses and burns out into ash.
Belle starts crying again. I need this tape. I'm an FBI agent. I'm taking this tape. I'm FBI.
Okay. So
I take the tape, and then
All right,
my
confiscate
boob
the tape.
holder, and I'm going downstairs.
Very good. Okay, you do that. You head on out. Where are you going?
I follow her.
You follow her.
I'm going to go see Randy and
Right.
the boys. The boys. Yeah.
Well, Inyango is waiting outside, and she sees you, and she immediately starts moving towards you at a rate of knots, hobbling on her little stick. You notice she takes her weight off the stick and starts to move quite gracefully and unhindered at all towards you. And she grabs you when she arrives at your destination, which is somewhere down the steps at the back of the institute, towards the vehicles. Yeah.
Yes.
And that's where the rest of the wolf pack are. Pause for a second. Bodhi, where are you?
I followed Bells out
So you follow
after
okay.
we watched the tapes.
All right, I'll just double check with Barry. Where are you?
Oh,
Sound-
so silent.
I'm waiting for another moment to grab those damn ashes.
Ah, okay.
And I will dominate anybody I can.
Okay. So dexterity and what did I say last time?
Security.
Security.
Dexterity and security.
Dexterity and security.
And how much is it willpower? How much willpower do I have?
Your willpower is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 willpower.
I will put one more into it.
One more. Okay, so you're now at 4 willpower. Okay. And you've rolled 3 successes plus a willpower, 4 successes. You managed to get
Plus,
those. Yeah.
Does it get +1 for having 6 dice?
Oh, that's also true. Yeah. So 5 successes.
Learning.
Poof. You're out of there.
Out of there straight away.
All right. So you just fucking go out the back door.
Good job.
All right. And as you do, you see Inyanga. You see Charlie's character, whose name is Balladonna. And you see, maybe you don't see Bodhi, actually. That's more to the point. You don't see Bodhi.
Everybody,
See
I don't
Randy
wish-
and Jackie and that lot.
Everybody, I don't wish to be rude, but let's get back to the ranch. I have something that's really important, and I don't want to be here, so let's get out of here now.
Inyanga turns to you. She says, "What is it? What is going on?"
I've got
What
his
has
ashes. I've got his ashes,
You must give them to me.
and he does straight away.
All right. And then she turns to Jackie and she says, "You take these to my house now." He nods, blood tears coming down his face. And Randy just starts walking with him. And she's like, "Oh, okay, fine." He's going there as well.
He's my ride.
He was your ride.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll get a taxi.
So those two drive off. Sledge is standing there, and Sledge is like, "What the fuck just happened?"
I whisper in his ear, I have the tapes.
Tapes of what?
Tapes of tourists going in there, and he drove in there and killed a lot of people.
Where is he now?
He's dead. He's
What?
ash. Oh shit. It's
He's
okay.
fucking Ash. He's fucking Ash.
I saved his. I saved his ash. We've got. Inyanga's got his ash.
Nyanga
sir.
might have a plan. Come on, let's
Who
go.
did this?
Let's get out of here and talk about it. There's too many people, too many of his lot here. Come on.
Do I know that Sledge is a ghoul? Is it Sledge?
Yeah,
that's a ghoul?
Yes,
Sweet.
you do.
And who is
yes,
he
you
the
do.
ghoul for?
Terrace.
All right. Well, I'm making sure.
Um,
I'm
one
staying
thing
with you, Sledge.
I also want to ram in too, just to make sure that this sinks in now. Can you make a retrospective perception check, please, from when you were watching the tapes together, please, everybody?
Okay. 4.
This is
See the tape.
Perception and
alertness.
3.
3. And Charlie?
Well, 5 technically.
5 technically. Okay. Okay. Well, based on what you've seen as members of the Coterie, and you've fought various vampires and killed vampires, and there's been a fair amount of violence that has occurred, and you've seen the damage that vampires can take. Whoever that was that got put in the back of that ambulance was well fucked up, and is probably going to be in. I mean, that looked like some serious aggravated damage. You're guessing massive amounts of aggravated damage. So depending on their humanity or what have you, it could take them weeks, months, or years to recover from that. if they could even recover. Anyway, back to the present.
I say to Belt, so I generally can't speak when I'm obfuscated, but if I want to talk, it says the storyteller may ask for a wits and stealth roll to determine how well I remain unseen.
Right. Well, let's do that.
But I'll just say to Bells, where do you want to go? I can drive you. The main reason I don't want to drop obfuscate is I think we're like quite public right now, but
Right.
I don't actually know if anyone's
Belle,
watching us.
where's Nyanga's house?
Oh.
Okay, that's
So
a
there you
zero.
are.
That's a zero. That's a 0 success. So.
All right. So presently, this is out by the. Okay. Do you? I mean.
Scared the bejesus out of me.
Yeah.
All right. Anyanga, that we need to go to her place. I'll.
Who is this one?
Oh, Raph?
Aren't you a tall and handsome one?
Thank you. Yes, my name's Raph. I worked with the wolf pack down in Mexico. I'm sorry for what happened.
You are new here in Chicago.
Yes, in a manner of speaking.
I see. You must be the one Khalid has told us about.
Yes, most likely.
I've got a weird cough from eating mint leaves.
Just by themselves, like a.
Kind of. No, they were in a glass of water. But hey, mint leaves.
Fancy.
Yeah. I grew those mint leaves. Have you know? Anyway, now that I'm dying,
Yeah.
please continue. Or is it
I want your books if you're doing. Please, thank
my
you.
books? I don't actually have any books anymore. They're all PDFs. Oh, I've got some D&D books. That's true.
We can see your background.
Yeah.
Um,
Liar.
Lies.
I think
Filthy
am I
liar.
talking to Inyanka?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yanga.
Inyanga.
Yeah.
Inyanga.
In younger.
She's amazing. I love her so much. Well, I'm going to like always keep an eye on Sledge.
Okay.
Because I'm worried about him.
All right. Very well. Yeah, he looks a bit distressed. He starts drinking from a bottle at his hip,
Hey.
and he starts smoking cigarettes copiously.
We're gonna go to Inyanga, is it okay?
Yeah. I'll see you up there.
No. I'll go with you. Okay.
I'm giving you a lift now, huh?
Sure, Randy pissed off. So
All right, get on.
right. I hope
Let's
I'll
go.
see you there.
Let's go.
I need to follow you.
I sent
Alright.
him a text.
How are you traveling, Barry?
Vincenzi, remember?
Vincenzi,
That's how I
right.
got here originally.
Right. Okay, Vincenzi. So Vincenzi drives you all the way up to Inyanga's house, and you get up there, and all
I follow on my bike.
right. So you all converge at her house, and you go up to the door. It's a beautiful wooden door in a 3-story high brick building of a very classic Chicago design. And you go inside. It's very nice. Go upstairs. It's got a very earthen kind of feel to it. The aesthetics and what have you, sorts of statues and things. There's a fireplace that goes up all 3 stories and out the top. She takes you up to the 2nd floor where there's a large balcony and a living room and kind of a gathering place. There are the sort of general design philosophy of the house is quite open, despite it being inside the shell of a kind of colonial house. Anyhow, everybody sort of circles around and then finally sits in this main room, and Inyanga invites you all to sit down. Come. So, these are his These are the ashes then. She takes them out. She shows everybody.
I put down the tape as well. This is what happened. It needs to be destroyed after we watch it. It's a masquerade breach.
But doesn't it needs to be evidence?
We can't hold on to it.
It's too
I
late.
will hold on to this. I will take responsibility for this. I will keep this safe and away from the masquerade.
Ma'am,
Yes.
if you'll excuse me, I know you don't know me from a bar soap, but if he's going to take out an Archon, the Prince can take out an Elder as well. So if I was all you dudes, I'd be heading south. Because if I was him, I'd knock off all of you.
I'm not sure he's going to get away with that. He still has to face the Primogen Council. There will still be Archons and people from the old world that will come to investigate this. She leans and she says, they have already come.
And it doesn't look like he's going to be doing much of anything soon.
Oh, wait, I have a message here on my phone. She takes out her phone. It looks like there's going to be a Primogen meeting immediately. I will have to get going to that.
Ma'am, you should have bodyguards.
I don't entirely disagree with you, but I can take care of myself. Now, would you like to come to a Primogen Council meeting?
I'd be more than honored if it was with you, ma'am.
She's looking at the three of you.
I'll go with you. There's just something I have to do first.
Oh, truly. Very well.
It involves the wolf pack anyway. Guess I'll stand up and do that then.
Right.
I kneel in front of them. I'm like, I'll take like the hand of whomever. I'll take Jackie's hand or something.
All right.
Or maybe Randy's hand as well or something.
Yep.
Like, I'm so sorry about what happened. It's all my fault. I didn't know to what extent he would have taken this. And I'm so sorry. At the moment, I'm kind of concerned for Sledge, the ghoul of Paris. I think one of you should.
Randy,
Copter.
Jackie gets up and he goes, I'll go and look after him.
Thank you.
And he goes.
I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't know.
Randy stands up and he leans over to you, Belladonna, and he says, I'm going to the range. I'll be at the range. I'm going to go and see Doyle.
Okay, I'll go there after the Primogen Council.
Sure. And he goes,
Goodbye. Now let's find Chase and Raph. Have you both obfuscated or
What? No,
it's still
I'm
there?
right here.
Okay, cool. Oh, good. Okay. I find myself looking at an empty wall sometimes, wondering if you guys are there. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, shall we go to the Primogen Council?
all right. So how do you travel to the Primogen Council meeting? I know Chase has got Vincenzi.
Yeah.
Chase, you should get a new shirt. I've literally cried all over your shoulder. I'm sorry.
Oh,
And it's bloodstained, so it's nasty.
Vincente!
Can I have your shirt?
Yeah, what is it? How can I help you? What's up?
What size are you?
Oh, wow.
Shirt boys.
Well, I'm probably a little bit bigger than you are. You know, I'm probably a little bit more barrel-chested around the waist, you know. A little soft around the edges, as they say.
Can I borrow your shirt, please?
You what?
Can I borrow your shirt?
You what?
Can I borrow your shirt?
Is this like a real question? Like you're asking me, or
Look at
you,
mine.
you-
Look at mine. Look at mine. What do you
Come
see?
here, come here, come here, come here.
What?
Yeah, come, because this is my car here. This is my
Yep.
car. This is the boot of my car. This
Before.
is a brand new fucking shirt. Here you go. Take it. It's my size, but it'll probably fit you.
Okay. Thank you, Benji. You've got everything in there, or what? You know, is it
Yeah,
like?
yeah, I do. I have every fucking thing here. I have pretty much everything here except for a kitchen sink, but I'm working on that too.
It's like Mary Poppins' ruddy bag, isn't it?
I don't know who the fuck you're talking about, but okay. Who the hell
You
is
never
Mary?
seen a
Oh.
Mary Poppins movie?
Is that some kind of British fucking shit? What is that?
Well, it is, but you're too complicated.
No, I don't
I'll
watch
explain it to you
those
later.
British movies. I like to stick to Hollywood.
All right.
All right.
Thank you very much. I do what you said. Change my shirt.
All right. So you change your shit. Done.
You're looking better.
Alrighty then. Let's go. Are you going by bike, Belle?
I don't have a bike. I
One left.
let me join you. Let me join you. Yeah.
One left.
I left my
Where's
heavy van at the
Where's Mr. Invisible gone?
ranch.
I'm visible. I've been visible this whole time.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm used to you being invisible. All right. Come on. Do you want a lift? Oh, you got a bike, eh?
Yeah, I'll drive myself.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Take care of that. Right. Let's go.
Okay. So where are you driving to?
We're going to the meeting with Nyanga.
That's right. To the
Where do
Provincial
they
Council.
normally have a?
Well, their meetings range in different places, but tonight's meeting was set to be at the Sears Tower. So that's interesting.
Just as I'm getting on my bike, I'm gonna take out the burner phone and send a text to the juggler. I'm just gonna write, Loden's been hit hard, probably in torpor. And then
Lol.
after I send it, on the drive there, I'm just gonna stop next to a trash can and just crush the burner phone and pop it in a random bin, like not near this house.
Okay.
I don't sign the text, so I don't think the juggler would know it's from me because it's burner phone.
Right. Where did you get the burner phone?
El Elizabetta gave it to me.
Right. Perfect. Okay. Cool.
I will cross that off my items list.
Well done. Excellent. So, you are traveling. Make perception alertness checks.
2.
I see nothing.
See nothing.
No.
I better roll for Chase, eh? Chase, mate. Perception alertness. Gonna flick your perception alertness check here, mate. What does it look like? Oh, crikey, mate. That's 4 successes. 4 successes for Chase Hamilton. All right, Chase. You notice there's a lot of helicopters up in the sky tonight, flying around. There's a lot of cops on the road.
Isn't Nyanga, is she in a separate vehicle?
She is in a separate vehicle. Yeah, she's in her own vehicle.
Okay. All right.
You'll notice that she has bodyguards and stuff.
Yeah, but helicopters can sometimes have weapons on them.
Yeah,
He knows that all too well.
true that. All
Okay.
right. Well, in any case, you get to the Sears Tower and you get into the elevator, and long story short, you head up to the top floor, where you are, as usual, they drag it out and you're taken into the Provincial Council meeting room at last, which is an auditorium. Not literally on the top floor in this case, it's a lower floor than that. When you go inside, you can see Critias looking quite concerned. You can see, obviously, Nyanga is here, Nikolai is here, Annabelle Triabel is here, Tyler is here, and Khalid is here. And there are a number of other people standing around the corners who look like kind of like what you're doing. Just members of each of these people's teams, if you'd like, milling about with cell phones and laptops and hanging around by the water cooler in the corner, that kind of stuff. And there's a lot of discussion going on. Everyone looks up briefly.
What's
as
in
you
the
come
water
in.
cooler?
Right. The water cooler seems to be water for the mortals. In fact, there's mint.
It would be weird.
No, it's
They all start
Why?
coughing because they can't stop coughing now.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Shut up. All right. So, yeah, when of course there is the obvious fact that the prince's seat is presently empty. Perception alertness checks, please.
Is Khalid here?
Khalid is here.
2.
2. All right.
6.
6. All right. Raph, you definitely noticed something. I just got to make a check for Chase. Perception alertness. Two successes. Yep, no. Everybody else, I mean, this is obviously a very tense situation, and there's a lot of discussion going on, and you're all kind of listening into what's going on. And you hear somebody say that they estimate it's going to take something like 4 years for if he couldn't survive that. You know, it would take 4 years to recover from something like that. There's a lot of hushed talking like this kind of thing. And Raph, you with your 6 successes, you notice from here, looking out the window from the Sears Tower, down in the square below, 100 floors below you, you see a limousine pull up out the front. And somebody gets out of that limousine, and even from here, you can vaguely detect their majesty.
I don't recognize who it is.
You don't recognize who it is. But what you do notice is that they have a white coat, blonde hair, long white coat of some description, and it's snowing outside.
It's snowing outside. Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty.
I think if I don't know who it is, I probably
It sounds like.
wouldn't tell anyone about it.
Oh, wait,
Right.
no.
No, fair enough too.
If I see Khalid, I will bow
All right. Khalid looks across at you,
to him from across the room.
and he nods, and he gestures to a seat nearby to where he is.
I go sit there.
Greetings, Ralph.
I keep around in younger.
All right, cool.
Me too.
Khalid.
Do you have any information that I do not have yet? What have you seen? Elzbieta says that you have been on the scene of the crime already.
Yeah. The prince's men are doing cleanup. Yeah, it got pretty messy.
It is on record from the police and from the ambulance crews. The prince is in torpor.
I suspect so. He seemed to be torn open.
Interesting. Yes. All right, so those of you who are within younger, you sit down with her, and she looks around at the room at everybody else, and there's a little bit of small talk and people look nervously at each other. There's a knock at the door, and one of the retainers opens the door. At this point, one moment, please.
Pause for dramatic effect.
Pause for dramatic purposes. At this point, Edward Neely comes in. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Is everybody comfortable? May I speak? He says, and everybody kind of focuses on Neely for a minute. I've come to tell you that unfortunately, Prince Loden is certainly in torpor. We are not expecting a recovery anytime soon. This is a terrible time for us, and we would like to ask for time to consider how our clan can react to the situation. Obviously, we are subservient to the present prince, if I may speak of Prince Loden in that fashion. I don't know what the protocols are now, but there's a lot of us here very curious to find out. Inyanga stands up and she says, well, you should be very curious to find out. It will be interesting to see how it is that we decide who shall be the next prince of this city. Critias, yes, well, it's obviously we're going to have to think about that, yes, what?
Do I know who Critias is?
Do you know who Critias is? Critias, you should know who Critias is. Critias is the Primogen Counselor for Clan Bruja.
Yes, I do.
Is there
actually have that note.
Is there two? Because you got Tyler as well.
Yeah, there are.
So there are two Bruja. There's only non-zero Malcadian ones.
That's correct.
Okay, well, I'm offended on Mercy's behalf and on Chase's behalf.
And on Chase's behalf.
Yeah.
Offended on Chase's behalf. Fair enough then. All right.
Yes.
Yes. Somebody else comes in and says, excuse me, there's a visitor arriving right now, presently. Yeah, sir. And Neely turns around. Who is this? And there's a whisper. Has anyone got heightened senses or wish to use heightened senses or care enough?
Me.
You are going to do it? Okay, we'll have
that's an Auspex thing?
It is an Auspex thing.
Auspex level 1.
And we have 3 successes for Barry. Barry, you just hear something. Alda Ivanovich Soze arriving now, London. Excuse me.
Sunroom.
Okay.
Cool.
And a few minutes later, this tall European fellow enters the room with a long cloak behind him, long blonde hair, and majesty's the crap out of the room as he enters. And he says, greetings. I am Ivanovich Soze. I have been sent here by Vienna from the old world. My task here in Chicago is to maintain the peace as regent for a time. You are quite fortunate that I happen to be in the New World at this time. So, I have been requested to come here from Montreal, where I had other business, to attend to this crisis that you are undergoing. Therefore, for now, I shall be your Prince Regent, and I shall take this seat. And he sits down at the head of the table. And he looks around the room. Does anybody object? He says.
Like Nyanga?
And Yanga's kind of surprised and shocked, and she sits there and she doesn't say anything. She looks like she's thinking through something. What are you thinking, Charlie? What's literally going on in your mind right now as a character?
Okay. I'm like, why isn't anyone speaking up against this? Like, Chicago is our city. It's not his city. Are you all just gonna let him take over like this? Another Ventru, probably. The blonde hair. I actually have no idea. I have no idea, so I can't really think that.
Ventura or blonde?
Yeah,
my note says definitely a Ventru. Is the note I wrote for this character. So
there you go.
probably.
Some, Ventru people have a look about them. I think it's the power suit, maybe the
Majesty.
squareness of their majesty. That's the one.
That could be what it is.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right.
I'm surprised that none of you are speaking up. And also,
Okay.
can I speak up?
Raph, what are you thinking presently?
I'm trying to figure out if I'm actively not thinking anything, because I know that some kindred can read minds.
Right.
And
So
I'm
you're-
trying to just not
So you're trying to not think anything
think anything.
actively. Okay. And how's that going for you? Let's make a self-control check.
So is that just roll the dice I have on my self-control thing? Is that it?
Yeah.
So,
Yippers.
that's 3d10.
And if
I
you
roll.
really, really, really botch it, you can frenzy.
I think
You got one.
right.
A success.
Is that enough, or should I use a willpower? Or like
Well, it's you need to say your willpower before you roll your dice.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So that's okay. That's okay. We're establishing these rules as we go. So from now on, we'll make sure that we declare our willpowers before we roll our dice, because that's
Right.
part of
That
the-
makes sense,
part
right?
of the fun.
Yep.
And in this case, one success. You don't know whether or not you're managing to hold it together or not.
Mm-hmm.
But you think so? Are you Mask of 1,000 Faces or shape changed in any way?
Not here, no.
Not here, no,
Not
okay.
at this meeting.
Cool. All right. And last but not least, Chase Hamilton. What's going on in Chase's?
Chase is thinking to himself, this would be an excellent time for the Sabat to take over. I'd pick about now. Do it. And that's all he's thinking.
That's what he's thinking.
Do you want to know what Ref would be thinking if
Yep.
they weren't covering their thoughts up?
Sure.
They actually feel pretty neutral about this. Like, I don't care who's on the throne, one
Right.
prince or another. What's the difference?
Right. Okay. So that's
Like
sort
a
of more
prince is a
deep-
prince is a
deep
prince. Yeah.
Right. Fair enough. Okay, so well, Avinovich comes in and he settles down, and then there's this bashing sound at the door. At the door. Everybody kind of looks up, and Avinovich turns to the door. Everybody turns to the door. Guards start taking out guns. People start taking out weapons. Members of the Primogen step back and pull out stakes, and others people have got guns and things. You're surprised how many weapons there are in this room, actually, all of a sudden.
Did we get searched on the way in?
Oddly no,
No,
this
okay.
time, because the prince wasn't around to, make everything enforceable.
Right.
So the door swings open, and you see a person in a suit step in kind of painfully on crutches. Long, pale trench coat jacket, like a sort of pale grey trench coat jacket, and long blonde hair and a white mullet. And Prince Loden steps into the room on crutches. He says, wheezing, "There will be no transition of power. Not today. Not this night. Not ever. He keeps moving towards the side of the table. He drops one of the crutches and leans against it. Capone. Them. The gangrel. Round them up. Ivanovich says, wait. You do not have that power presently. I have just been made and ratified regent of this city. I see. You think you can steal this from me too? We shall see what the inner circle have to say. Get out! He turns and clambers back out the door again, leaning on crutches and various servants and assistants. And he clambers away down the hallway and out of sight. Primogen all look at each other. And you're hearing stuff about, we'll take this up on the telephone and we'll use that new messenger application that we've just started using now that it's
AOL.
1999. Yeah, AOL. Yeah. Genius. That is a huge drink bottle you have there. I'd just like to say.
It's a standard water bottle.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is it
Looks huge to me.
standard?
I don't know.
It's
that
the only one they had at Chemist Warehouse.
That's all I see people drink out of.
This is my summer water bottle when you want to hydrate.
Maybe I just don't get out enough. I think that's probably my problem.
Oh.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
I like to whisper in Anyaga's ear, but why don't you, like,
Do what?
I step away from Nyanga after stepping in front of her when,
we should still be allowed to vote
Vote on what?
on the seat of power. And like,
We will see. We need to make contact with Vienna.
okay,
We need to know what is going on here. Don't be impatient.
okay.
You are a vampire now. You have
I
a
will.
long time.
I know, I'm just scared for Chicago.
Yes, and that fiend that just walked in here, that is not natural. There is
Yeah.
nothing natural about that. He has made a pact with the devil.
I rub her arm. We'll talk about it later. But
Very
for
well.
now, I think we should suggest to everyone that we get in contact with Vienna.
Yes. I will talk to the Primogen. You should go somewhere, perhaps to the branch, or perhaps to my house.
I'm gonna go to the ranch.
Very well. Good luck.
Okay. I
Stay
kiss
out of
her.
trouble.
Kiss her in
Just
the head.
Listen.
Mm,
You be
yes.
very careful. Right now, Loden has many childer who are looking for blood.
Okay, right. I'll be careful. I've got Chase and Raph.
Good,
I
good.
can use him as a shield. You
Run
take
along.
Me
care
or
of me.
Chase? I'm not
Both
part
of
of this
you.
conversation.
Run along now. Go,
Okay.
go.
Right,
All right,
I
see.
leave and
Off you go. Down.
I don't know if Chase and Raph are like out of there or not.
Yeah, I follow Bells.
When you get to the lift, there's nobody manning the lift. You get into the lift, there's nobody there.
Maybe we'll take the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we hop out and take the stairs.
Okay.
In case of emergency.
I mean, there are buttons on the left. I mean, there's just goes to
Yeah,
the ground
the
floor, goes
stairs
to the
are-
cab. Get on the stairs, okay.
Yeah, we've always opted for the stairs.
It takes an interminably long time to go down 100 floors, 110 floors.
We're vampires. We have.
I'll
all
race
the
you,
time.
Raph.
All right.
Yeah, we have the
Well, you're not
time.
going to sweat anything except blood, I suppose. So there's that. All right. So you race down the stairs, and it takes about 20 minutes to get all the way down the fucking stairs of the Sears Tower. I can only imagine that's how long it takes. Probably takes longer than that. Apparently, the lift goes up in 1 minute, like in real life, the actual lift.
Safety first. So
In this game, I think the lift's a bit slower in the World of Darkness. It's kind of meant to take a bit longer and be a bit more grandiose, and it's like you really have to feel that you're going a very long way. Anyway.
And the mood music, the elevator music is like that, like horror gothic soundtrack with like creaks in
Builds
it,
up.
but it's just the speakers.
It's just ironic. It's ironically kind of a bit too happy.
Too chipper, okay.
Yeah.
Is Chase with us?
Chase, are you with them? I cannot hear you. Nope.
We can't hear you.
No. You should speak louder. That'll do it.
Russell, did you permit?
All right, I'm going to wait around for this Ivanovich guy.
All right. Very well. Eventually, you have a moment where he has nobody immediately engaging him.
My prince.
He turns. He looks at you. Regent. Merely Regent. How can I be of assistance to you?
It occurs to me, with my knowledge of the Tibet that I have, that this would be a perfect time for them to hit the city.
Of course.
Yes. Okay. The next thing I have is I'm part of the what's his name? Prince Loden's Tibet hunting team, the Queen Coterie, he called it.
I see.
Nervous shield.
But we have found out other information.
What is this information?
For one, that you're of the same clan, aren't you? My
The same clan as Prince Loden?
yes.
Indeed I am.
Are you of the same ilk as him, or are you looking for justice?
You are testing my patience now, child. Speak your mind, or be done. I do not have time for these games.
It's not a game, and I wouldn't dare have one with you. I am not stupid.
He stands and turns towards you.
I have information that may be of use to you.
Speak it.
But I need to know if you are...
Celerity. He's right in front of you. He grabs you. He lifts you up off the floor. If you have information that I need, then you will give it to me now. This is not a negotiation. Speak.
Me and my friends have information that...
Command the worried mind. Speak.
That's what he wanted. He was waiting for that. Prince Loden has a warehouse full of his mistakes on tape.
You know this how?
We have had the information passed on to us by one of Prince Loden's enemies, you might say.
You might say. He drops you back down to the ground. You have this evidence.
And all, we don't have the evidence, but you look like a man with enough power to get the evidence. Three people could never get it.
And you have proof this evidence exists.
We think we know the warehouse where it's at.
I see. Well then, you will find your evidence and bring it to me. I will be very impressed when you do.
It is heavily secure. We wouldn't get an inch near it. heavily secured, bomb shelter secured.
Is that so? And you say this place contains the mistakes of the Prince Loden.
Apparently, he likes to collect.
Interesting and foolish.
Which is why I had to ask you the questions I did. Are
Would
you
you-
here? Are you here for justice, or are you here to serve your clan?
That is none of your concern, child. I am not here to be questioned by some neonate.
I know, my lord.
I am
But-
here with an edict from Vienna. Now, who is your child? Who is your sire?
My sire is long dead, my lord.
And
I am
then-
Malkavian.
Then who is your elder here?
What's her name again?
Her
Maureen?
name is Maureen O'Leary.
Yeah, I've got a headache and it's gonna. Maureen O'Leary.
I see. Where is Clan Malkavian not represented here on the council?
I do not know, my lord.
Curious.
I am pretty new to this city.
Well, I shall be looking at some sort of conclave in the future. Would you like to investigate this warehouse you speak of?
As I said, I'd love to investigate it, but as soon as I get near it, I got a feeling everything's gonna be wiped. I would, wouldn't you?
What kind of material do you believe is inside this warehouse?
Tapes of his endeavors, his mistakes, his cruelty.
As a Malkavian, surely you have the kinds of powers to enter such a place undetected.
I only have level. I only can stand behind an object and hide, my lord. My dominate is. I can make a suggestion, my lord.
Then he says, stepping past you, "Why am I having this conversation with you?" And he walks off.
Okay. He goes, not to the left, but to the steps.
To the steps.
Well, we're probably downstairs by the time you guys are done with your conversation.
All right.
So
So you guys get to the bottom and you head off from there. Where do you go? What is your next port of call?
Raph, if you're still here,
I am. I'm
okay.
right here.
I think at this point we are literally just pretending like you're gone. But yeah.
It'll be very confusing. I'll forget. Is there anything you want to do right now?
I'm gonna go back to the ranch.
What
What about you?
Well, I was very surprised to see Loden up and walking.
Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it?
Maybe
Before
we
I You're not here yet, Chase. You're
Oh,
taking
I'm
the
still coming down the
stairs.
stairs.
Yep, down the stairs, down the stairs, down the stairs.
Just roll
It's fine,
down.
you can- no, you can show it. It's fine. Well, before I saw Loden up and walking, I was gonna suggest that this would be the ideal time to hit the warehouse because he's gonna have a lot of other things on his mind.
Right.
But if you need to do some support or cleanup or clan talks, that might take precedent.
I think I'd rather look after them at the
Yeah.
moment.
Absolutely.
I care about them a lot. I've done a lot of damage. Well, I blame myself heavily for this. As you could expect. But that's a good idea. Maybe I could go to the ranch and then just see if everything's okay. Be there for as long as I'm needed. But if you and Chase want to go there now, then I can pop over if I have time. Wait, what
Well,
is the time?
you're an integral part of my plan.
What is, oh, okay.
Chase, you can turn up anytime.
Yeah. I know I'm not Gangrel, but I have worked with the wolf pack. Do you think would it be appropriate for me to come with, or is this kind of family time?
Of course you can. They'd love to have you there. You know them. They know you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, says Chase, coming across the walkway.
Where we going?
I look at Ref. The ranch?
The ranch. What's
Okay.
what kept you? I was getting a bit worried.
Oh, don't worry. Nothing to worry about. I'll let you know if there's something to worry about. You know, like when I'm staked at the top of that tower there. That'll be a problem.
Then you'll let us know
Yeah,
when you're
we'll
staked.
we'll
Yeah,
let
okay.
you know. Yeah. So come on, let's go.
Okay.
Cool.
Well,
Oh,
hop
do you need a ride? How did
the
you get here?
Vincenzi mobile.
Vincenzi,
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
we're going back to the ranch.
To the ranch, go here. All right, fine. All right, the ranch it is.
What's the time though? We might need to rest before we go.
The time at this point.
Is it far to get there?
To the ranch from here? Yeah.
Okay, that's what I guessed.
How secure is the ranch, Russell?
Not very secure. Except for the fact that it's in the middle of fucking nowhere and no one would guess it was there.
Okay.
It's just we've done
Alright.
quite a bit, and the Gangrel party was later in the night, so
Yeah, I can't even remember what we've done today. It's been a long night tonight.
we didn't do much before then. But the Gangrel party was later. Then we went to Chase Terrace, and then we went to Inyanga's, then to
Right. And then to the Primogen meeting.
the Vision
Right.
Council. We might be running out
Yeah.
of time.
That's
What do you
Yeah.
think?
Yep. Seems like it might be about 4 a.m.
And will we be able to get to the ranch before sun up?
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
I'm
You guys, there are places for you guys to stay.
is it safe though? Does Loda know it's there?
Probably. I'm hazarding a guess, but the wolf pack will be there. We'll be fine.
How many? This is Barry asking. How many of the wolf pack are actually vampires?
Everybody except for Sledge.
Sledge.
Okay, so they'll be asleep too.
Yeah.
Well, we got Sledge, we got Vincenzi. Vincenzi, you'll stay at the ranch, won't you?
Sure, if you want me to stay there, I'll stay there. It's not like I gotta sleep a whole lot.
Yeah. And we got weapons to arm them up if they need any more. I'm sure they got lots of their own.
We got in the back of this car. I got guns up the wazoo. What I don't have, the one thing I don't have.
Lawrence?
Lawrence?
Exactly.
A new shirt. Oh,
Nobody
Lawrence.
fucking talked to Lawrence. Nobody called a Ricto. What the hell?
I was expecting her to get back to me.
Never heard anything back about that.
I
Didn't
checked my
Bells
phone.
call you called them, right? You called the Chantry.
I called Garwood.
Yeah, there might have been a call back while you were busy. Would you have missed any calls, do you think?
Well, I've been quite busy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
There's a couple of missed
have a look
calls.
while
with
we're on our way back.
unknown
Yeah.
numbers.
we'll hop in the taxi and then we'll go. Raf can make his own way there.
All right.
And I'll make a call back to whomever called me, probably Garwood, right?
Chase can't resist playing with the money meter.
With the money meter?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, in the taxi.
Yeah.
Vincenzo's like, hey, stop that. Stop that. God damn it, what the hell's wrong with you?
Ah,
Wait, Vincenzi drives a taxi?
that is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That is so cool, Vincenzi. So
What are you talking about? It's a taxi meter.
how does it know exactly how much each distance costs?
Stuffs the car. He goes, I don't fucking know. It's got a computer in it. It calculates. Somebody tells it, and then it knows. I don't know.
So doing this to okay.
You need to stop doing that, okay?
You're not making much money, Vincenzi.
I'm not making any goddamn money with this bullshit going on in my fucking car.
Thank you, Vincenzi. Sorry, I won't touch
Just
it.
look. Can you just keep your goddamn hands to yourself? You're worse than my brother.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I told you I got a brother, right?
No, you
I
didn't.
didn't tell you about that. Oh well.
Twin brother?
Fucking watch out for him. He'll come down here. He'll fix you up. Yeah, he lives in Detroit.
Is he a vampire too?
No, he's not a vampire. I'm not a vampire either, so he's not a vampire too. What kind of dumb question is that?
I'm Melcavian. I can't help the way I am.
Oh, God's help me. Where are you, Lawrence? All right, you get to the...
Let's make it
Right.
cool.
So it's like quite close to dawn at this point.
Yeah, it's getting close to dawn, yeah.
I think Raph is gonna, like a minute after following them, just
High tide.
bail and be like, I'm gonna sleep somewhere. I don't trust that this place is safe and I can meet up with them in the morning.
Fair enough.
I'll just peel off. I will text Chase and Bells just before I go to
Tell them what's
go
going on.
to sleep, saying
Okay.
catch up tomorrow.
Okay.
Vincenzi,
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep in the boot of your car, all right?
No. You're not sleeping in the
can-
boot of this car. You know why? Because the
too
boot of
much
this
shit in
car is full of shit. We got guns, we got AK-47s, we got M16s, we got ammunition, we got grenades, we got a
got
fucking rocket
C4.
launcher, we got C4, we got some freaking costumes here for some fucking Halloween party. I don't know what the hell that's about, and a bunch of other shit. So no, you're not sleeping in the back of the car. Not unless you want to bury all of this shit in the garden. And I don't know whose garden you're going to bury it in because I don't have a fucking garden.
Well,
Actually,
that's
technically,
fine. You can.
Technically, I do have a garden, but that's
We'll put you back in the place that you were originally in, at the ranch in that building.
I don't
can't
know what
hear
he's
you.
saying. He's gone all quiet again. His horse.
Who's this person I keep hearing about but never seeing? Doyle?
Doyle.
Who's that?
Doyle is another one of the Gangrel vampires.
Oh yeah, there's another one of you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he's kind of he works hard, and he's always in the field. He doesn't really come out to socialize.
So he's a farmer?
So hard to think. Like rattling.
He's a
Yeah.
farmer?
Kinda. Yeah.
Kinda.
Kinda.
Okay.
Well,
so
like
listen,
a
guys. I know what I know what the speed traps are on this next road, on the toll road. I'm going to take the toll road. I think I can take half an hour off the journey to get there, so you can get yourselves a good 20 minutes or so to get yourselves comfortable before the sun comes up. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
But I'm going to drive fucking fast.
Okay. And I call up Garwood
All right.
on the way. Yeah.
Garwood Marshall. Who's this?
Hi, it's Belladonna.
Well, Belladonna. I was not expecting a call from you this late. What's up?
I got a missed call. Like, have you had a look for Lawrence?
Lawrence.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you know about him?
yeah. Now yeah. Okay. So he was called out from the whole situation. I think basically, look, between you and me, I don't think that Nikolai was all that comfortable with the whole Chicago Queen Coterie business, and all these vampires coming around to the chantry all the time, bringing people and shit, and it was a little bit difficult like that. So I think they called him off the job. Hang on a minute, I've actually got someone at the door. 1 second.
If only I could have food delivered like that.
Wait, what? Is
Chances
there-
are it's not getting him food. Oh, we'll see. We'll see.
Why can't you get food like that?
Because it's just me in this building. It'd be weird if someone came up to me and gave me food. See, I told you.
Oh, I thought you meant like Uber Eats or something.
No, he's just got someone that makes food for him, which is
Oh.
lovely.
Oh, that's great.
Oishi.
I have two.
Look at the icing sugar. The icing sugar.
What is it?
Can you even see it?
No.
If you can.
It's just 2 pieces of meat on a plate.
It's not meat.
Oh no, what is it?
I think. Hang on, I'm gonna have to cut this open. I think it's an apple pie.
What? This just became a
It looks
Oh.
pinky.
Yeah, it's
I
got
want
pink
some.
sauce on it. Oh wait, it's some sort of
What?
Like
Yum.
boysenberry or
blueberry.
blueberry or something.
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
delicious. Anyway,
Oh my god. Okay. You can have all the XP in the world.
Yes.
Keep eating, keep eating, keep eating.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. So you're at the ranch. Everybody converges at the ranch.
so Chase, Lawrence isn't. He's not going to be part of us anymore. Nikolai's just pulled him out, which I
But what
didn't know was an
about
option.
What about Vincenti? What happens to Vincenti?
Unfortunately, the phone cut out, and I don't know the answer to that. I'm sorry.
Your phone rings again.
Oh, hello.
Hey, it's me again. Sorry about
Oh,
that.
hi.
You wouldn't believe this. My fucking ghoul had not paid the bill.
How rude. How
What a
very
motherfucker. I mean, he's got like one job. Actually, that's not entirely true. He's got like 50 million jobs. But, paying the bill for my cell phone is definitely one of them.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Okay, so look, what I'm trying to tell you right now is your friend Lawrence, Nikolai is not so keen on the whole Chicago Queen Coterie interfering with our business and so on at the great work that we are trying to accomplish so hard right now. It's very difficult when we're being interrupted by these kind of things that between you and me, Nikolai feels are a distraction from the great work.
Okay.
So therefore, Lawrence has been pulled off it. He's actually on a plane right now to the old world. He's going to go and visit Vienna. He's getting to go and visit the inner circle in Vienna right now. And that's fucking great news for him. But I'm really sorry about the consequence for you and your coterie. That's kind of sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, that does.
But if you do need a kind of a rogue Tremere sometime and you need someone to come along and just try something out, check something out, do something like that,
Yeah.
you can always ask.
Okay.
I mean, I ain't the greatest Tremere in the whole world or
Yeah.
nothing. I mean, I've been told straight to my face by Nikolai he was like disappointed in my work, but nonetheless.
Chase is mouthing Vincenti, Vincenti.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. We have Vincenzi here, who is the ghoul of Lawrence.
Oh yeah, you better send him back.
Send it back?
Well, I guess so. I mean, if he's Lawrence's goal, right?
Right. Okay, well, if he goes back to the chantry, will he be welcome? Or do you mean the other sent back? Like released, sent back.
No, I mean like send him back to the chantry, of course. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
sweet.
Yeah, you can send him back to me. I can process him or whatever. Wow, you sound like you got some kind of plan for him.
Yeah, we kind of do. He's been very helpful.
Really?
Yeah, and he's already taken a liking to Chase. Oh,
Oh yeah. Okay.
will it be
Well-
okay if maybe we keep him?
You know what I'm gonna do? Just for you, because I like you.
Okay.
It's gonna be a don't ask, don't tell kind of situation, okay?
Okay, right.
So you look after him, and I'll say that I took care of business. By taking care of business, I gave him to you as responsibility to look after, right?
Got it.
Okay, so I've taken care of business. Is that right?
You've taken care of business.
You've taken care of business. We all taken care of business. Then we can get on with our motherfucking lives. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect. Thank you.
Hey, what about this whole bullshit with the prince? Do you hear about that?
I'm well aware of what happened.
You aware? What the fuck happened? What's going on? There's like some kind of power vacuum is what I've been hearing.
I unfortunately can't go into it tonight
Oh, God damn it. Why?
because I've got some gangrel to attend to.
Right up in that shit, ain't you?
No,
Gangrel to attend to? Is it
Yeah.
true, Archonterus? Is that true? I'm so sorry if that's true.
it's true.
God damn. Prince Loden did that to Terrace?
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
I'm sorry. Could we talk about this another day?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm so insensitive. It's so insensitive of me. I'm sorry. You need to get on with your business. Go do your things.
Thank you.
In any case, we took care of business.
Perfect. We took care of business.
It's
Thank
done.
you.
All right. You have a good night.
You too. Night. Click.
Hung up
Oh.
first. Hung up first.
Well, everyone does.
Yeah.
She is like a caring person.
Right.
Yeah. If you're the first person to hang up, you're the coolest, but you're also like I would say more ambitious, maybe.
Unlike
And then-
television, where they don't even say goodbye, they just hang out.
Yeah. And then if you're like Bells, you're probably a bit more caring. So we'll see. Anyway, I go up to Vincenzi and I tell him the situation.
He's listening to you.
Right.
Well, I have stuffed food in my face.
Okay. Lawrence isn't gonna come back. He's not gonna be part of the coterie. Now it's up to you whether you want to go back to the Tremere. Like I'm gonna leave that in your hands, but you've been such a great help to us, and
So
Yeah,
you're saying
Chase will
that if I
look
want
after
to, I can stay here with you guys.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'm okay with that. I mean, if Lawrence is not coming back anytime soon, well, I guess I have nowhere to go. So I guess I'll stay here with you guys. That's okay with you then. Fine.
Yeah,
of
that's
course
fine.
it's okay. You're
You know,
one
it's
of us
just-
now.
As long as I'm not getting in the way of anybody or crossing any lines or doing anything.
And
that's-
Shindy, you couldn't get in the road of anybody.
Oh, no,
You've
no,
been-
I can. Trust me. Believe me, I can get in the way of people. I'm good at that.
Can I play with the meter now that you're working for us?
Chase,
Please?
why do you want to play with the meter so much? What is wrong with you that you want to play with the meter? What is that about?
Look at it. Look.
I'm gonna back away from this conversation. It's gonna take all night.
Like,
Um,
why are you looking at it like that? It's a fucking meter. It clicks over. It tells you how far you've gone and how many dollars you owe. That's all. That's it. That's the whole point of it.
Hey, you think I'm bad? You wait till Jimmy sees this. He'll really have some fun.
Oh my god.
You'll make it like a turbo meter or something. Just brrr. All of a sudden you spent $20 and you haven't gone anywhere.
Maybe you can rig your car up with machine guns and stuff like James Bond. I wonder.
Did anybody ever tell you, Chase? He stops the car again and he turns around and looks at you directly.
Yes.
You are out of your fucking mind.
Thank
Like
you.
a
Thank you
lunatic.
very much.
Like actually fucking crazy.
Thank you,
Who the hell puts machine guns on a fucking car?
James Bond.
Does this look like a movie to you?
Not really. Not really. Not really.
He starts
But
going again.
But it's a good theme for a movie, isn't it?
You know, this guy here, I think he wants to drag race with us. Am I going to indulge him or not?
Who is he? Do we see him?
I don't know, some random.
Come on,
fucker.
let's do it. Let's do it.
I don't know, Philippe, what's your name again? Chase. I don't know, Chase. I don't know. I think it's dangerous. I think it's bad behavior. I think it encourages bad behavior.
That's right. That's right. So we should do it. Okay, come on.
Fuck you, we can do it. Let's do it. Go. Bang! Steps on it. All right. So
You guys are going so fast. I
drag
feel
racing.
sick.
Drag racing at dawn. That's
Look at that
Vincenzi.
meter go.
Vincenzi's gonna make a. The meter is off. Off. The goddamn meter is off. Unless you want me to turn it on, in which case you're paying for it. God damn it! You distracted me. You got out of there. Damn it! He took the corner. He's gone. Why couldn't you keep your hands off the goddamn meter, Chase? Are you like this in a chopper as well? I mean, imagine you get on a chopper and the pilot's sitting there trying to fly the chopper, and then Chase gets in and he's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna press these buttons." Is that okay?
But you see, the thing is, in the chopper, I know what every button does.
And in the taxi, I know what every button does.
But
And
you
you
see-
keep your hands off the goddamn meter.
The point is,
I'm gonna
I
call
don't
up
know-
Raph
All right.
and just like leave the phone on and not say anything.
Hello. Hello.
Just keep your hands off the goddamn meter, goddammit.
But I don't know what the buttons do. I must know what the buttons do.
Well, look, he opens up a drawer. This is the manual. Okay, here, read
Well,
it.
you should have said that in the first place.
Yes, always read the manual.
He starts to read the manual.
I'm probably not on speaker. No one can hear me. I'm just-
Right.
Starts to read the manual.
Okay. So, long story short, you get back to the ranch.
This is what I had to deal with the entire drive.
Right.
The entire drive.
And it's pretty late by the time you get to the ranch.
Anyway,
So
goodbye.
you
Yeah, then.
you end up going to sleep, I assume, in your various places.
Yep.
Chase, you've slept at the ranch before inside the office underneath the trapdoor, underneath in the storeroom where the saddles are kept.
I'm gonna go back to the place that I was with Randy
Okay.
and then sink it to the earth.
All right. Well, just as you're getting out there,
Oh.
you see Randy walking in your direction. Doesn't say anything, but you have a private moment before you sink into the earth.
Walk over to him and take his hand.
I told you it was private.
Oh, sorry. I'll leave him to it.
No, you together have a private moment. Oh my god. What do I have to say
Fade
this?
to black.
Fade to black. Yeah, thank you.
I thought it was gonna be more of like a
With a
Emotional
little
moment.
tiny heart in it. Disappearing.
do they really want to have like do they really want to have sad emotional tears dead sex?
They don't have to have. They don't have to have sex. They probably want to sit and plan and light fires.
No, that's a Malkavian thing.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll just stay in the earth all night together.
Makes sense.
Yeah. That's good.
Things will be said. Things may be said that can be said in Discord or something like that if necessary.
I think maybe just keeping it quiet
Yeah.
for the meantime is good.
All right. Very good.
Wait, what? Is this just to keep this PG?
I
Partly.
don't know.
And on track.
Yeah. Can I have a chat later? It's like, I don't know, sun's probably right there. We're spending too much time on this.
Yeah. So everybody goes to sleep.
I sleep unseen.
Right.
I don't have to tell you that. I just do it every night.
Who's
just-
got? No. Okay. I'll assume that.
Cool.
Remind me if I forget it, but
Sweet.
you have said it, and I
Yep.
honor that. So who's got the highest humanity?
I have 8.
8.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8.
Hmm.
I think Chase is also pretty up there too.
Hmm. Mm-mm. Yep, 7. Actually, Chase has got the lowest humanity. Isn't that weird?
So
Was
weird.
in Vietnam, it does make sense.
It does. Okay.
How? I'm going to stay in the earth with Randy until he gets up. He gets up a lot later than me.
Okay. All right. So Chase, you wake up. You may or may not bump your head on the trapdoor.
Yeah, it's too late. Forgot.
All right.
Okay.
And you get up to the smell of leather and horses in the
Yeah, I
storeroom.
head over as soon as I wake up.
Right.
I'm bringing Riff with me.
Riff the rat.
Yes.
All right. Very good. You traveling by
Fit.
motorcycle? Okay.
Just
Very
don't put bunny ears on him.
Oh no. No, Riff is staying in my pocket probably. A little
Look for
one of those
Vince.
little bum bag with
It's super cute.
All right. You do that, and Riff sits there with you going as you're driving across.
little helmet on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little helmet.
That's
Little
really
glasses.
Weird. It's really weird.
A little
I
scarf.
No,
It's
I
not-
just put them in the bag.
Not a breach of the Masquerade or anything.
I'll ring up Julia.
Julia,
Yeah, I'll ring up Julia.
good evening. How can I help? Is this
Julia, this is me. Your Chase.
good evening, Chase?
How are you this after this evening?
Things could be better. It seems that some of the accounts have been out of order, and I'm trying to get them back together now for handing over to Loden's people.
Why? Oh, okay. All right. They may not worry about that for a while. There's been a slight disaster.
Really? Like what?
Yes. Well, someone tried to take out the prince.
Really?
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's still with us, but
she kind of double blinks at you for a second when you say that.
You're on the phone.
You hear her blinking.
This is
No,
not
no.
a secured line, is
Oh,
it?
this is a phone. This is a phone line. No.
Okay.
No.
This is not
You
a
know it's
secure
not a
line.
secured line yet.
Okay. But at this point, he just got up, so he doesn't care. All right.
Okay.
Um,
Good to know.
I'm at the ranch.
All right. I'm sorry, I don't know where that is.
It's better that you don't, but
All right.
all right.
What do you need me to do?
I've done some business with 3 men. They're very rich. Did we get anything from them at the moment?
Out of game?
Yeah.
Remind me what you're talking about.
Those men that I want to go into business with that I've been trying to influence while I've had a free time.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Nothing, no papers, no,
Not at this point.
they didn't send if they're interested in the idea or anything. All right, now we got to start looking for a home. Now, I must have some money by now somewhere.
Well, where do you propose that Chase would have money from?
Well, I'm going to ask, how do you go about using the money that the prince gave you?
Well, you need to speak to Edward Neely about setting up the company and the accounts.
Okay. I thought we'd done all that crap.
Yeah, didn't
Well, you did talk about it, but
Yeah.
didn't the Venture I got the character's name. He set it
Vincent.
up.
Vincent.
Didn't Vincent
Yeah.
set that up for us already? I mean, us, not me, but
I think that now that Vincent is out of it, it might have to be reset up.
oh, okay.
There might have to be new contracts written. In fact, Julia will tell you that, Barry.
Leave that to you.
Well, there's no one that can. There's no one out of the prince's lot that will be able to do business with at the moment.
Well, Edward Neely, apparently.
Okay. All right. Can you find out from Edward Neely how we go about putting everything back into motion since we've lost our...
Very well.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Thank you very much.
Of course. All right. Is that all?
Yes, and basically set us up a base once we got
A
it all
base?
sussed out.
What kind of base exactly do you mean?
I don't know yet. It's too early in the morning and I haven't,
Okay.
haven't got a clue. I'll be back. I'll ring you. Just don't worry. I've got it. But yeah, find out all about how to set it up and how we've got to go about it.
All right. I'll be in touch with Mr. Neely and I will find out from him.
All right. Sorry, it's early in the evening. I'm never good in the early evening. My apologies. Okay.
All right. And you go.
Take care.
And you. All right.
He rings it back again.
Oh. Hello?
Now, another thing. Make sure that you've got your... Watch out for any retaliation of any sort. All right?
Who?
From possibly that person we just mentioned. The one that's...
Edward Neely?
No.
Loden?
Yes. Okay?
Why would he retaliate against us?
Just see if we're being followed or anything. Be aware of that.
Very well.
And tell the girls to be aware of that too. And Jimmy.
All right.
All right?
Is that all?
All right. Okay. If anything funny happens, ring me straight away.
Of course I will.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
It's down because he's thoroughly confused at the moment.
All right. All right. So, Chase, being thoroughly confused, do you feel the hot wind of the jungle?
Yes. And that's the whole thing, because it's been away for a while.
Right.
It's coming
beginning to
back.
Approach.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So sometimes as you're moving, even inside a building, for example, you might be moving through the building right now. Sometimes those corridors become trees or trenches.
Yeah. And that's what he's experiencing now.
Right.
Jimmy knows about it, but nobody else does.
Okay. All right. So that's what you're experiencing at the present. Bodhi.
I arrive at the ranch, and the first thing I want to do is catch some rabbits.
Catch some rabbits. All right. So
I am hungry.
All right. Very interesting. So does Bodhi know where to go and catch rabbits from? Because he's not exactly a resident here.
Oh, well, Bells mentioned last time, just before Terrace ran off, that there were rabbits that we could help ourselves to. So I'd just start wandering.
Right, start wandering around.
Looking.
For
I don't know, rabbits nocturnal. Do I need to look in holes?
Yeah. You can make a perception and survival check.
That is 3 successes.
3 successes. All right, you find a rabbit and you kill it and drain its blood. And are you obfuscated or what right now?
Not if there's no one around. Or like, if there's just some of the wolf pack there, that's fine. Right. Oh, you mean, is it going to help me hunt rabbits?
I don't know. It's up to you.
I guess, yeah, actually, yeah. If the rabbits don't see me coming, yes, I'll obfuscate.
Okay. All right, so once you've actually caught a few rabbits and you're on maybe your 5th kill by now, because this is like hunting fish in a barrel right now with a rifle.
Yeah.
Because you're obfuscated, it's ridiculously easy. You're standing there and you're draining the rabbit, quite pleased with yourself. And You've probably broken your obfuscate at this point because you've given up on, that was your last rabbit.
Yeah.
You see this figure standing somewhere away from you, this silhouetted by the stars and the city lights in the background, wearing an old style looking coat, and leaning on something that looks like a short stick. Do you have any kind of dark vision?
I don't think so. No.
Perception lightness, though.
It is 2, 3 successes.
Yeah, this figure looks a little bit disturbing. You notice that the side of his head in the moonlight is kind of misshapen.
Are they standing like between me and the main road, or in the other direction, away further into the?
The main road is miles away
wilderness?
from here.
Okay.
So to be fair, there's not going to be any main roads anywhere. The closest thing to a road nearby is going to be the parking lot at the ranch. Right now, this figure hefts up this object over his shoulder. What are you doing here? Who are you?
I could ask you the same thing.
You can't come here. You can't just come here and hunt rabbits.
Is this your place?
You can't just come here and hunt rabbits here.
I walk slowly towards them. Can I see what the object is over the shoulder?
Sledgehammer.
Oh, I don't walk slowly towards. I stop walking.
You notice that the end of the sledgehammer is all kind of actually it's dark and you don't have dark vision, so you can't tell much. It's kind of just
Yeah, I know I don't have any auspex, but I kind of look for signs of if this is a human or not, like breathing or
you can smell blood on
or-
the air right now, but that could be the blood that you've just spilled.
Yeah.
You cannot see any breath or anything like that from this figure. I don't know what you think you're doing here. You got to stop. You've got to stop now.
Yeah.
You can't do this here. These are my fields.
These are your fields. Is that your house?
I don't have no house here. What's your name? You tell me your name or I'm gonna tell Archonteris about you.
I'm Raph.
Quickly. What?
Raph.
That's ain't no kind of name I never heard of.
What's yours?
My name is Doyle.
Doyle. The rest
Yeah.
of the wolf pack are here. You might want to talk to them.
The wolf pack is here.
Yes.
They come up here.
Yes, I thought you invited them. Did you not?
They don't need no invitation from me. You know them?
Yes, we work together.
Why you come here killing rabbits for? Why don't you hunt normal people like a normal person?
I was hungry. They were convenient. Would you like me to replace your rabbits?
I don't want your dead rabbits. They're dead now. You already doggone done and put them to sleep.
Yes. Yes, and I thought I had your permission. Do you want to come meet them? They're all waking up now.
You thought what? You had my permission?
Do you know Belladonna?
Belladonna, yeah. I know Belladonna.
Yes.
her.
Yes,
I know her.
she said we could help ourselves to your rabbits. To
She
the
said that?
rabbits. Are they yours? I thought they were wild.
They're what? They're not my rabbits. They're their own rabbits.
Yes, well, not anymore. Would you like to see the wolf pack? I can take you to them.
I'd probably take myself to them.
Okay, well, it was nice to meet you, Doyle. I
He
will.
looks at you again. You ain't Gangrel, are you?
No.
You talk kind of funny.
I step forward again so you can like see my face better.
Yeah. I don't know what you is, but I think you ain't Gangrel.
You are correct. Hmm.
You must be one of them other clans I heard about. He climbs over the fence with his sledgehammer. I'm gonna go and find Archon Terrace. I'm gonna tell him about you.
Okay.
He walks off through the field.
Yeah, I follow him at a distance. He's heading towards the ranch.
He's heading
right?
towards the ranch, yeah. And as you're following him, you see him with this preternatural speed and dexterity. He suddenly swoops with that hammer, this great swooping strike, and thud! And he lifts up with this gored rabbit on the end of the hammer. I got you. It's okay. You can go to sleep now. It's okay now. Good night. He peels it off the end of the sledgehammer. Go to sleep now.
Does he eat it or does he just he's just holding it?
He does eat it.
Did I get any blood points back for the
Yeah,
rabbit?
you get like 4 blood points if you need it.
Cool.
Up to 4.
Sweet. Yes, I'm keeping my distance from him, but I do want to be there when he arrives.
So, who told you to come and find me?
Oh, no one. We're just regrouping from last night. A lot's happened. I think it's best if the wolf pack explain.
Yeah. Where's Terrace? I don't see his bike here.
Terrace.
There's Randy's bike, and that's Jackie's bike, and Sledge, and there's Belladonna's truck.
Do
I don't
know?
I'm just guessing whose vehicles are here at this point. But
Do you know
right.
Prince? Do you know of Prince Loden?
I know Prince Loden. Yeah, I met him
Yeah.
once. I came all the way to the Sears Tower one time, and I had to go in the lift all the way to the top. It was very scary.
Yes, there are also stairs if you prefer
I
the stairs.
didn't take the stairs. I didn't know about no stairs. We
Yes.
didn't take them.
So
We took the
Loden
lift.
Loden did something very bad,
Oh,
and Terrace was
what?
quite upset and attacked Loden.
No, that wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen. You got wrong. It's wrong.
Well, I wasn't there, so I might be wrong.
You must be wrong. Belladonna, she will know. She knows. Where is she?
This way.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure where she is, but I just
Out of game,
head
where's
towards
Belladonna
the
now?
ranch.
I'm in the earth with Randy.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
And I don't know when he gets up, but it's a lot later than me, that's for
Alright,
sure.
So, okay, let's put that on pause. So, Belladonna, you and Randy have arisen, and you'll be sitting somewhere, I expect, maybe on a rooftop of a old wooden stable or something, maybe?
Oh, that sounds quite lovely.
Mm. All right.
How are you doing, Randy? You okay?
I'm just trying to understand something. Like, why the fuck did he do it? You know, like, why did he do that? Like, what made him do that?
I think he had like a paternal nature when it came to Gus.
What you mean, like a father? Like he this was to do with Gus?
Isn't
He did
he?
this for Gus?
Yeah. I. Oh, maybe. Perhaps. Perhaps he was some other. Perhaps he had other feelings that were already there towards Loden, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I imagine if Loden had done the same thing to you, he would have ripped him apart just to get to you.
So, how do you know?
How do I know?
So you're you're telling me that you saw with your own eyes Loden did this to Gus? Like,
It was on the
what
tape.
happened?
The tape that I put on Anyanga's coffee table.
Right.
I watched over it, and he drove into the art gallery with his bike. He killed a lot of people, and he attacked Loden, ripping his chest open. And then some of the other Ventru
Isn't that what he did
tried
to
to
Gus?
stop him. Yeah, ripped his chest open.
Right.
What are you gonna do, Randy?
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm going to think about it.
You're the leader of the
Oh, no,
the
no,
wolf
no.
pack
No,
now.
no, no. Antheus is the leader.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah. Not
You
me.
sure?
What am I sure? The fuck do you... Yeah, I'm sure. Antheus is the leader. It's not me. I'm not the fucking leader. I don't want to be the leader.
You don't want to be the leader.
Why would I want to be the leader? I'm too Come on, man. You know I'm stupid.
I'm also kind of dumb, but I believe in you. I believe in you to do the right thing.
Well, that's
Look after
awesome. So
everyone.
there's like two stupid people think that I should be the leader of the fucking wolf pack. That's awesome. That's what we should do.
I'm just gonna stop him, I suppose.
I know who
Like-
shouldn't be the leader, and that's Jackie. But you know what? He'd probably be a better leader than me. God damn it! Now that this terrace is fuck.
I think you should give yourself more credit.
This is unbelievable.
You've been
This is
with Terrace-
unbelievable. How could he go like that? How could he do this to us? He's fucking abandoned us like this. He has left us all fucked like this. That asshole. What a selfish asshole.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
Yeah, he is an asshole. How dare he?
Can I hear this conversation?
Can they hear this conversation?
Yeah.
We're probably yelling it out. I'm there to help Randy get
Right.
through his feelings. And if he feels angry at Terrace right now, then I'll be angry with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you spend a couple of hours going through your feelings and
We're
through
just
Randy's
yelling
feelings.
into the
So
the
nice.
sky. Yeah.
So Chase, if you want to, you can join them. By the sounds of it, Raph, you're probably hearing all of this too.
Yeah, I guess
It
lead
clears
Boyle
my
then.
mind listening to them. It
Okay.
clears my mind. You know, he might have done it because he wasn't of his own mind.
Shut up.
Little
we're
thing
trying
called,
to we're trying to vent here. Keep out of it.
okay,
Okay.
just a
good.
point.
Hey, Belladonna, not to interrupt,
Oh, hi.
but Doyle's here to visit.
Hey, you gotta leave her alone. She's venting. Let her vent.
Yeah.
I don't want.
Oh,
I don't
hi.
want to go down here. There's too many people here. Doyle just turns around and starts walking back into the forest.
Okay. I don't stop him.
Okay.
So Randy, look, give yourself more credit. Like Terrace made you a second, right? You were always there with him. You've seen what he's done.
Dude,
You've learned from him this entire time.
you are mistaken. He never made me his second. He made me his childhood, but I was never his second. Antheus
step up.
was always the second. Antheus is so much older than me.
It doesn't matter how old you are.
Really? Is that
Yeah.
Yes,
so?
it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It matters.
Says,
No, it matters
it's
about
always the young people that believe it doesn't matter.
it matters about the vision. Do you have any vision? Do you see a future for the wolf pack? Do you
Do I
look
s-
after them all? Do you
What are
care?
you talking about, man? I mean, fuck. Last time we went to Mexico, tourists told me off for trying to fuck all the nuns.
I like growl a little.
Maybe you shouldn't be saying that to female.
Why are you still here, Chase?
I like this rocking chair. This is a good rocking chair.
True.
Well,
Wait a minute, this is not Terrace's rocking chair, is it? I'm not sitting in his rocking chair, am I?
they're sitting in Rosa's rocking chair.
I was about
Oh,
to
that-
say, speaking of Rosa, perception alertness. Perception alertness.
For myself?
For Charlie.
Okay. 3.
3 successes. You see a distinctly Rosa-looking 4x4 coming up the road from the main road along towards the parking lot of the riding ranch.
In which case he jumps out of the chair really quickly.
Hmm. All right.
God damn it. I have to tell her. I have to tell Doyle about what happened.
The vehicle slides to a stop, not even parking, and she gets out. She looks around. Does she see you, Charlie? Does she see you?
Well, I'm on the roof
on the roof.
of what you were talking about, the shed or something.
Right. The stable.
Stable, yeah.
Yeah.
Along
Okay.
with Randy.
She gets out and she's like, "What the fuck is going on here? What are you people all doing here now?" I heard he's gone. So you all come here? And you sit around on the rooftops? What are you doing? You're all gonna play fucking sit around the fireplace and play Kumbaya now because he's gone? Fuck Tyrus. He was an asshole. Randy jumps down off the thing. He's like, "You watch your mouth, Rosa." "No, Randy, you watch your mouth. He was an idiot. He came here all the time. He should have known better. I could tell there was something going on between him and the prince. Something weird was fucking going on. I'm telling you now. It's been going on for years. I've been watching it." "What are you talking about, Rosa? What the fuck are you talking about?" "I have seen the way he just glazes over when you talk about the prince." "What are you fucking driving at, Rosa?" "Are you stupid, Randy? He's been dominated by him for fucking years. Are you so stupid? Are you all blind?" She looks around at all of them and they start to circle around at her. She goes, "You are stupid." And she smacks Randy across the face with her handbag. Clocks him quite hard. There must be something quite heavy in that handbag.
Better jump down.
Spins back from me. He's like, "The fuck was that for?"
If he was dominated by the prince, why did he attack him?
Who knows? Maybe he realized he'd been dominated. Who knows? Maybe he figured it out. Maybe he overcame it because he wasn't a fucking pussy. She starts smacking Randy with the handbag.
Stop that. I'm feeling compelled to just stand in the way of
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So you got fortitude, don't you?
Yeah, I'm also like
Yeah.
2 points bloodbound towards Randy. So
Every time her handbag hits you, you recall a strike from Tyrus as he gave you your fortitude just a few weeks ago on this very spot.
Can I
more
kind of
blood tears.
Barry?
Excuse me, ma'am. Could you stop doing that, please?
Oh, she's not listening to anybody's reason.
Okay. All right. I'll just walk down there.
Okay.
can I kind of like, because I've worked with Tyrus
Mhm.
and you know, sort of know him. Can
Yeah.
I kind of I guess, have sort of an insight of whether what she's saying seems
be
legit
true,
to me, could be
legitimate.
true.
Yeah, you think it could be legitimate. It's reasonable.
I don't have to roll anything. That's just like
No,
what she's saying. Like when he talked about the prince, he kind of just got a bit.
you can
I
make
just-
a investigation check if you want. Intelligence and investigation, Barry.
Okay. Yes, please, Russell.
Sorry, that was for him. I'm asking what you want because you were trying to say something.
She could be right. Me knowing about Dominate, she could be absolutely right.
Please stop hitting me. This hurts.
She stops.
Thank you.
She kind of screams and then she chucks the bag into her car again, and she gets back and starts the engine.
I got 5 successes.
5 successes.
I got 4, but it was 6 dice.
All the evidence for you, Raf, suggests that it's possible. You don't have enough evidence to say it's true, but it could be possible. I mean, you've heard of people breaking free of Dominate from time to time. It can be done. Dominate is not some, I was going to say magical power, but it is a magical power. But
yeah.
You know what I mean there?
Yeah. It's not infallible.
Yeah.
I thought in the past that that it was a blood bond. Never even considered Dominate for some reason. It is something that would make sense to her.
I think she might be correct. I'm not as powerful as Loden is, obviously, but I can do that to people.
Rosa throws the vehicle into reverse, narrowly misses Randy and Jackie as she reverses the vehicle around in a U shape and then heads back out down the road at full speed, throwing up gravel behind her and dust in a huge cloud as she approaches the main road and turns onto it.
That is one spirited lady.
Maybe I'll go. I'm gonna hop in my van and follow her.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to follow Rosa.
Yep. My vehicle is probably slower, but
Awesome.
I'll do my best.
Is anybody going to go with her?
I'll jump in.
We're going to the art gallery.
If I see them jumping
Repeat
in,
what happened last week.
All right.
if I see them jumping in the van, I'll scoop up Riff and
All right.
jump in after.
Jump in after her and you tear off out. Okay, now tell me something. This is the most important question: is how do you follow her? And I don't mean like I've turn left and turn right, but like as in like what's your philosophy to following her?
I'm following as a friend, I suppose. So you know when like a person storms out the door and there's always
Does Rosa know you're following her? Is my really the point I want to know.
Should I do it?
Are you making a stealth
I'll
check?
make one, but I'm probably not going to be particularly stealthy.
You make a dex and drive.
You're like
too.
a big hippie van.
Yeah. So 1 drive.
Okay.
2 stealth.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, she drives out into the sticks, far the fuck out in the middle of nowhere. And she pulls off the main road, and she starts driving out into this forest up in Chicago Heights. And she stops the car finally, and she gets out next to the sign that says government property, keep out, park warden, all this legalese about not going in here because this is a national park, forest area, forest fires, animals, shit like that. She hops the fence.
I follow up there.
Okay. Are you still stealthing or are you closing?
I will yell after her.
You yell after her.
Rosa!
Fuck! You're not supposed to be here!
Come here.
She comes walking back towards you. Now where is the other two?
In the van.
You're in the van, okay. And Barry, you in the van too?
Yeah, I'm in the van.
Okay. So Rosa comes back to you. She's like, why the fuck did you follow me here?
Because I care about you.
You can't come here.
Why not?
This is a special place. You can't come here.
Special place?
Fuck.
Come on, Rosa. You can talk to me.
I have friends that live here, okay?
Okay. Do these friends make you happy?
In the distance, you hear a howling of a wolf.
Like, are those actual wolves? Or are
Yeah,
they like us?
they're wolves. They're guardians.
That's really sweet.
Why is it sweet? They're wolves. There's nothing sweet about them. They'll bite your face off.
Come on, I've been a wolf too. It's just, I've never seen this side of you.
Well,
You've never given me a chance to.
what do you want to do now?
I'm just gonna give her a hug.
She stands there and kind of lets you, and she still looks a bit shell-shocked. I can't
You don't-
believe he's dead. That fucking stupid, pitiful asshole.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
What was he thinking? What was he thinking going there? Surely he knew he was going to get killed going in there.
I can't believe that he did it on his own. But if what you say is correct, that he was dominated all this time and he broke free of it, then
Something must have triggered him, though. You know, he's never broken free up until now. Why now? What somebody said something to him, something he's learned just recently, or he would not have done this.
I said something about Gus.
About Gus? Didn't we all tell you not to talk about Gus?
Oh no, just Jackie.
All right. Out of game.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Fine.
Like it had to be said. It had to be said in front of all of us because now we all know that the Ventru, well, at least Prince Loden, was lying to us this entire time, and we are being walked all over.
I've been trying to tell everyone this for years, and nobody has listened to me. She bursts into tears.
Oh, I give her, yeah, I guess a sisterly hug.
All right.
Yeah.
She says, "Is Doyle okay?"
I'm about to go see him, but I don't know if I could tell him the truth. He didn't understand the last time I said, the last time I had a chat to him about Gus. He just didn't understand. And he didn't believe that Gus was dead or gone. So.
Okay. Well, I guess we just have to keep talking to him.
Yeah,
It's kind of weird to think that Therese is not here now.
I know.
I don't know. It's like there's always this fear that he's going to be looking over your shoulder, and then there's the fear that he's never going to be looking over your shoulder again. She cries.
Yeah, I hold her head close to my chest. Just console her.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys in the vehicle, what are you guys doing? Just waiting.
What are we gonna do, Chase?
You should drive off and leave it.
Awkward.
We're just gonna let it have some time. Let it have some time.
Just play an upbeat song.
I'll look for a thing on the radio.
And I. Thanks, Whitney.
Get copyright struck.
Who Let the Dogs Out just came out.
Who let the dogs out? Right.
They played that on loop, on repeat, on every radio station for the whole of '99.
Right.
I remember.
I remember.
Who let the dogs out?
Oof, 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 oof.
Anyway.
It
No, I
seems
mean,
kind of appropriate.
Yeah, right.
we turn on the radio and that's playing.
Right.
I mean, long term, does this change things?
Everything. Everything has changed everything, my lad. I don't know what to do.
Do you know anything about Ivanovich?
Why would I? I can tell you, he's a scary son of a bitch.
He's challenging Loden. That's that could get messy.
Well, if you ask me, if someone said, "Are you scared of Loden or are you scared of Ivanovich?" I met him for like, a good 2-3 minutes, and I think Loden's a pussycat compared to that guy. I'm sure I whipped my pants somewhere along the line.
If Ivanovich takes over, are we dissolved, or does he inherit our Coterie's mission?
Look, the Ventru, as far as I've ever seen, they inherit everything that, everybody loses. But, I reckon one thing they hate more than anything is one of their own getting caught with his hand in the cookie jar. And I think Loden classes his hands in the cookie jar.
I can't remember if I told you. I don't think I did. I got a tip about an underground tunnel, an old train station. It's disused. It runs near the warehouse. I'm not quite sure how close, but if we wanted to come in from underground, that would be the entrance point.
It's good. Can you get your people to allow me and Jimmy to come and have a look?
Yeah, well, I don't think I need my people to let you in. I don't think anyone's lives there, but I can give them a heads up.
Yeah, but that big scary guy I saw at the meeting, isn't that your boss?
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
my granddaddy, what are they called? My sires.
Your sire's sire. Oh,
Yes, my.
you're lucky I don't even have a
Primage
sire
and-
anymore. All right, I'd like to get a look at it with Jimmy. Maybe we can find a way in. Maybe we can cut a hole in the ground or something, God knows. But,
Yeah, I have
get a
some
look at it.
ideas. My speciality is demolitions, but this is a stealth mission, so I'm not sure that's going to be all too useful.
There's a way you can blow stuff up without. I'm sure you and Jimmy together can figure out something.
I have some other ideas.
Oh, use them, my friend, use them. And listen, yeah, get us a look at this place and we'll see if we can take his tapes from under him. Okay, cool idea.
Yes.
I'm sure we're gonna see more Archons than we've ever seen in a lifetime.
You're probably right. Should we be worried for the gangrel?
Yeah, we should be. Because you heard Loden. He basically told his people to wipe them out in the open so dozens of people could hear. And I'm sure that's against everything that we hold dear. I mean, yes, one gangrel does it, doesn't mean you knock out the whole lot.
True.
And we should start looking at the legal ramifications vampire-wise.
In my experience, vampires make our own laws. But no, I get what you're saying. Vampire lawyer. We'll find a vampire lawyer.
Yeah, sure.
Jason
Wonder-
Newberry.
Okay.
Jason Newberry. Wait, you're not there. Who is that?
No.
And
Okay,
scene.
that's the end of it.
That's the end of our conversation.
And scene.
End
Yeah.
scene.
Right. Okay. So you go back to the vehicle eventually, Charlie.
Yeah. If Rosa wants to stay there, then so be it. Say
Okay.
goodbye to her.
As you're standing there, and the guys are in the vehicle, Rosa, you're standing with Rosa by the gate, by the fence. She hasn't quite gotten to jumping over it yet, so she never actually got to the other side.
Okay.
Can you make a perception check?
Sure. 2.
2 successes.
Yeah.
You see 2 figures. One of them is an old-looking man who's standing, wearing a hat, kind of like a cowboy hat. On the other side, he's got long white hair and Native American Indian features. The other figure is behind him,
Coteries.
standing even further back. It's not Coteries. And the one in the foreground, he goes, "Who the hell are you? Who are these people?" And Rosa's
Rosa?
like, "It's okay, old man. These are some friends of mine. They're from my clan. They're okay. They're not gonna hurt you." "Oh, you hear that, Chicago? These people friends." And the one in the
Hi.
background,
Hi, who are you?
just the big silhouette in the background, nods and melds back into the shadows and disappears. The one in the front, she takes a step forward and kind of looks at you. "What's that van you got there? It looks like a hippie van. Are you
You'd be
hippies?
right.
Are you
Well,
all hippies here?
I was.
You were a hippie. Was that during the war?"
One of them, sure.
"Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Rosa, these are your friends, huh? Maybe they should come down to the house for a cup of tea or something." Rosa looks at you. She's like, "Oh, fuck, okay, whatever. Do you want to come down to the house for a cup of tea or whatever? You and the rest of them, I suppose."
Why not? I could use one.
When they say tea, what do they mean by that?
"Oh, he means tea. He actually means tea. This is old man. He likes to drink tea."
Oh, okay. Old man is a human.
"Oh yeah, well, I don't know. Kind of like a human. Maybe a little bit better than a human now because I have the blood of," and he uses an American Indian word that you don't recognize.
Try me. I'm Native American.
Out of game, I don't know either. So
It's okay, I also don't know.
But an ignorant idiot playing a role-playing game. So
Yeah.
I'm just appropriating freely, and trying not to be a complete douchebag about it. So he says, "You want to come down to the house or not?"
You guys?
I say I'm into it. Yes, I'm into it. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. So you go down to this, what turns out to be a wooden cabin in the forest. It's a little bit. It's maybe 200 meters from a abandoned ranger's tower. In the trees that looks out over the whole forest from up here in the hills that looks down on Chicago from here.
Wow.
And so behind the house, there's a little bit of a valley, and there's a large pond bordering lake size where you could possibly fish, something like that. "So this is my house. You might as well come inside." Opens the door.
Thank you.
"After you."
We'll go
So,
through.
Raph, what appearance do you have right now?
Oh, right. Yes. I was in the van. I think can we retcon this? I guess the moment someone said that this was a human. I mean, I guess I know he's a ghoul, but I probably would have attempted Mask of 1,000 Faces, but I think I have like 2 dice for the pool, so it's
Okay, well, you might as well try.
not very good.
Give it a shot.
I'm
Why not?
practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 successes. Hey.
Well
Two
done.
successes.
I look somewhat different.
Somewhat different. Okay. Well, that's probably good. Probably
Somewhat more human.
somewhat more intact as well, I suppose.
Less scaly, less
Okay.
pointy.
So you go into this house, and it's it looks like it's been here for a long time. It hasn't been touched since like the 70s. There's a 70s looking
It's like
TV.
stepping back in time.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, for Belladonna, it's great. Actually,
Yeah.
although to be fair, this is kind of like the other side of the culture. Like this is the mainstream, kind of the mainstream side of the culture.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what are you all doing up here anyway, this time of night? It's kind of a crazy time to go looking around, don't you think?
While I was here to comfort a friend and
Oh, yeah.
sister.
Wait, is
Yeah.
that 3rd figure there the big one that melded into the shadows?
Well, if they were, you wouldn't know.
Okay, but not obviously. Right.
No.
God, I need Auspex.
Or someone else should use it.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
well,
start
it
feeding
seems
my
to me.
Rat.
Hmm. Start feeding your rat.
I have little rat pellets. I give Riff a little.
Okay. Seems to me it seems to be time for ancient Indian tea ceremony.
What?
Hmm.
Wait, what tribe are you from?
This is a very, very long tradition. Thousands of years.
Are you from the same tribe as me?
I don't know. What tribe are you from?
Potawatomi.
He says, I don't think so. He tells
Oh.
you the name of his tribe, and it's one of the other. There's a lot of tribes in Chicago apparently that were around this area. So anyway, no, I don't think so. So first step, you go to the kitchen.
I will
Get-
go to the kitchen. Is
No.
this right? Yeah.
Correct. Now you get a cup from the cupboard there, right at the top above the
Why
microwave.
do I feel like I'm getting you a glass of alcohol or something?
You're not. You're making ancient Indian tea ceremony. And You have
Okay.
to boil the kettle.
Right. Boil the kettle, get a glass. Yeah.
Not a glass, a cup.
Sorry.
What are you trying to do? You
Do
want to
me a
break the
mug,
glass or
like
something?
ceramic mug or something.
These white girls don't know the difference between a cup and a glass.
I am not white.
You look
I am
white to me.
Native American.
Yeah, mostly you look white to me.
Wow. I should feel offended.
You should
All
all
right.
be offended. I'm very offended.
All right. What
This
do I
tea.
do now?
Right. So he talks you through the tea ceremony, which basically
Yeah.
involves you making him tea. And then at the end of that, you all sit down and have a nice cup of tea. Or maybe not, because
Just
you don't really
hold
drink tea.
it. Yeah.
So
Here you are.
you
There
come
you
all the
go.
way up into these woods. What for? Rosa says, Tyrus is dead. Archon Tyrus is gone. You can make perception checks.
Oh God, I so want to talk.
Nope. Does it have to be
Wow.
perception alertness? Should it be like perception empathy or something?
No, it should be perception alertness.
Okay, fair enough.
I got 4 plus 1 because of my dice.
4 plus
So
1,
5.
so 5.
So I can. So I just tell you 5. Like, is that the number you
You
need?
can just tell
I
me
don't-
5.
I'll just
Yeah,
tell you
that's
5,
fine.
and I'll do the math.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, 1.
I mean, I might go,
guess.
what are you talking about? That's 4. I can see it. And you'd be like, yeah, but it's plus 1 because of bloody
There's 6
blood.
dice, and you told me.
Right. Fair enough. Okay. You kind of notice that the house creaks with this kind of like somebody, you know when you're walking upstairs and there's a particularly creaky beam on the stairs, it's like somebody just walked on that beam, and the house just creaks, as you mentioned, as Tyrus's death is mentioned.
Old man, is that normal that your house does that creaking?
Oh, that will just be Chicago. Don't you worry about that.
Wait, is Chicago like a ghost or something?
Did you hear that, Chicago? She thinks you're a ghost. Fucking white girls.
I'm not even white.
Oh,
Racist.
I'm sorry. Oh, forgive me. My eyes is very old now.
I know I
No.
read them like ghosts are
Chicago.
real.
Chicago is a
Ghosts are very real.
he's a vampire. Like you.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
actually he's not like you. He turns around to Raph. He's more like you.
If my mask isn't that good, okay, that's fine. Do I know this person? Have we met?
You've never heard of them.
Chicago.
No.
Would Chicago like to join us?
I don't know. Out of game. I need to do some very specific weighing up of things before Chicago knows whether or not he wants to visit you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Chicago, another player character. Is it Barry's like update character?
Barry's got so many characters.
Wait, really?
Is it?
It is.
Okay.
Wait,
Been
wanna-
playing vampire for 8
If you want to
years.
meet Chicago, you can meet Chicago and Barry can play him. But if you want to really think about it between now and next week, it's that. Up to you
Up
guys.
to you guys. I can do it if you want me to.
I wouldn't be offended if Chicago doesn't want to show himself. That's fine.
He might want to show himself to you.
That's true. You guys have got common ground.
Yes, you guys have common ground.
That's true.
Yeah, I drop Mask of a Thousand Faces, so my skin goes grayer and scaly and my ears grow out. I mean, I think it's an illusion, right? They don't actually, but yeah, you just appear as someone else. Your physical appearance doesn't change.
Okay.
You simply make people think. Anyway, I'm now me fully.
No, you fully. Okay. So, Chicago, it's up to you whether or not he wants to make an appearance. But he
Do
has
you
just found
mind?
out that- do I mind?
No, do the other two
The other
mine.
two.
Oh, good, really?
I don't carry the way.
Okay. Are
I'm happy
you
with
alright
what
with
I
it,
got.
Russell?
I'm all right with it. We're not. I mean, there's one condition is that your character is Chase, and if you play Chicago, it's going to be on an NPC basis from time to time. You have to hold down the button.
Yeah.
People just went to him sometimes,
Right.
not all the time.
Right. He
you
was
know?
never a kind of core main character anyway.
No, no,
Yeah.
no.
So. Okay.
Hmm. Oh man,
Oh,
you,
there you are.
you know
Decided to
she-
join us tonight, huh?
I think so.
Hmm.
Hmm. Bring new people, huh? Rosa?
Yeah, these lots, Rosa's lot. She brought them. You hear about the news?
Me hear everything.
I thought so.
Hmm. Not good. Not good.
Do you guys get affected by the politics of the Camarilla? Or
Hey, Chicago.
yeah.
Hmm.
Chicago.
Sorry. Yes. we are in
Chicago.
Chicago.
What are you? what is she talking about?
Sorry. I thought it's really hard to distinguish
Oh,
the fact that
that's his name.
I know, but it's really hard to distinguish that.
Chicago, really Indian name.
Means
yeah,
garlic.
I know.
Means small, shitty garlic that grows on the side of the river.
Oh man.
Kind of usually comes with
Oh,
a bit
man.
of fur, and
Oh man.
usually they're rotten too.
Have a cup of tea.
Oh yeah. How's that tea going? Oh, that's pretty good.
How you feeling?
Maybe you can put one more sugar in it for me.
I'll go get some sugar
Oh, thank you so much.
for the racist. Yep.
Ref.
Chicago, it's an honor to meet you. I actually extend my hand
All right.
for a
He
handshake.
shakes your hand. What you see is a real big guy with a bear, a giant bear, literally wrapped around him, skin. Okay, very Indian. Everything is traditional Indian, clothes and everything. Clothes and everything. He's that's all about him pretty much. He's big.
Nosferatu.
He's a
a
Nosferatu. And he's got a bear skin.
Cool.
Right.
So your name, you've got a name,
Raph.
pretty girl.
Oh, sorry. Here.
I know your name, Ruff.
You're a pretty girl. I'm Belladonna.
Pleasure to meet
Hi.
you. My name's Chicago. You want come to quiet and peace, you come here.
No,
Rose,
Chicago. You don't tell them that. They'll be here every 5 minutes now. We're never going to get rid of them. You know what these types will do? They're just, this is what's going to happen.
What you worry about, old man?
Well,
You get
listen,
a cup of tea
at the very
and
least,
watch Bonanza.
we're meaning to talk to you about that too, Chicago.
What?
We need to get the cable TV here. There's nothing to watch here anymore. No,
You want cable TV.
cable TV is good.
Anyway,
You have any idea how fucking boring it is here? Every day I'm waiting for you and you're gonna send me some command or something, go and do such and such. You never do. I'm
me do
watching
it
television.
myself. Me do it myself, old man. So you
Well-
not feel good, hey? You not feel good, Belle?
God, no.
No.
I'm deeply saddened.
Him be with you. His spirit be with you. All the time.
I would know if he was here.
But would you? Would you? There's the question. Don't be sad, just be strong for him. If he come back, he come back. If his spirit with you, you can go no wrong.
That actually, that's really interesting that you say that. Maybe that's something I could do. I could try and speak to him. Like if he's gone, then maybe I could, see if I can find him.
Why not? Why not? Maybe Spirit Quest, huh?
Yeah. I'll have to go home. For
Chicago
that.
stops filling their minds with this nonsense. Come on.
Oh man, it's not nonsense. Look at you.
You have to get back to the earth. Come on. This one here, this is Chicago. He comes to me and I'm in the hospital. I'm fucking dying. You wouldn't believe this. I'm fucking dying. He comes in, he says, old man, you're dying. I'm like, I know I'm fucking dying. He says, I can give you this gift, but it's gonna change you. I'm like, what the fuck are you waiting for? He's pissing around trying to decide whether or not he's gonna give me his blood or not. I'm freaking dying.
You see what I have to put up with. Anyway, you broodmate.
All right, wait.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't see you.
You two are
That makes
broodmates?
sense. Are we? Who is your sire?
Father create me.
Yes.
Father, your sire create me.
Do you know Khalid?
Yes, I know Khalid.
And Yurgis?
Yes, I know Yurgis.
Is Yurgis your sire?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Sorry, there's a spider in the real world.
God.
Please leave. Please go away. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Well, I'll just have nightmares about that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
God damn.
Well, it's lovely to meet you.
You got Mask of 1,000 Faces, huh?
Yes, I'm not very good at that one.
I can see that. How about you come see me sometime? We train together.
Did you hear him? He make a joke.
That that would be great. Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, Belladonna asked if the goings-ons of the Camarilla affect you up here.
Yeah.
Not really.
So you're not part of any what are they called? Like the Camarilla and the Anarchs and the Sabbat and stuff. Factions. You're not part of any faction.
I just do what my elder tells me.
Sounds
Your
like-
guess? How have we not met before?
Me, because I obfuscate better than you.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. We got you.
Fair.
Raph,
Oh.
it is a bit irregular, and there must be this. That's very, very irregular. There's this vampire who's a Nosferatu that was created by your sire that you've never heard of. Who's older than you.
Yeah.
They might keep me a secret because remember I used to hunt the bad Nosferatu.
That's true, and also you
I
live
don't
on
know
the
that.
edge of society too. You
Yeah.
live on the edge of Chicago, so you're not strictly inside the domain of the prince.
Yeah. So he explains that all to you.
He's a forest Nosferatu. So wood elf, but Nosferatu.
Who used to hunt the bad Nosferatu.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Bow and arrow, very quiet, very quick.
I can imagine. By bad Nosferatu, do you mean you are hunting people for the Camarilla or for Khalid?
For Khalid.
Oh. Well, yeah, it's great to meet you.
It's good to meet you, broodmate. As I say, come, I teach you all I know.
I will take you up on that. And Ref will one day take him up on that.
All right.
And Miss Bell,
Yes.
you will always be welcome.
Thank you.
I go and talk to my bears now.
Okay, so Chicago.
Say hi for
leaves.
me.
He disappears right in front of them.
Just disappears. Just
Yeah.
instantly turns miserable. Like he
Wow.
was never there.
You really do suck at that, Raph. I'm just kidding.
Hey, I'm the first to admit that there are many far more skilled than I.
Thank you guys. It
We-
was
we
very
will
nice
learn.
to do it again.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you very. It was lovely to meet Chicago.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay.
So, like a. Belladonna's thinking like, when can I try this?
Before he goes, he hugs Rosa.
Okay.
Huh?
He gives Rosa a big hug and,
All right.
you know.
Fair enough. And yep, she hugs him back. And he leaves.
Is there like a space here that I could just borrow for
For a night,
a moment?
well, there's a bathroom, says Rosa.
I don't know if a bathroom's gonna be good. Maybe outside somewhere,
Sure, go and have a
somewhere
look.
pretty.
Old man's like, what are you doing? Huh? What are you going outside for?
You
It's cold
probably won't-
outside.
You probably won't understand.
Oh, try me. You might be surprised what I know. You know what? There was a very old man once older than I am now. He said to me, you know, by the time I am your age, by the time, he said, by the time you are my age, I will be amazed how much I have learned.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try contact Terrace's spirit.
Oh. Well, good luck with that.
Sweet, thanks.
All right, so you go outside to do that.
Yep.
Okay. And do you have a method in mind?
I'm thinking just finding somewhere nice to sit, somewhere like, you know, clearing, and just going into a meditative trance.
You notice as you go outside that the wind is starting to pick up.
Shit, it's windy. Okay, that's fine. We could handle this. We could work through this. Find somewhere that's slightly sheltered
All right.
from that.
All right.
Yeah.
And you find a place that's slightly sheltered, up against a wall, a kind of a not a cliff exactly, but a hill with a fairly flat front on it. That looks out across the valley, and then the city itself, and then the lake beyond that. So you can even see out to the Sears Tower from here. But the clouds are rolling in around it, and it's starting to fill up with fog around the edges, and that's starting to fill up your view now. And you're starting to meditate. Can you make a wits and occult check, please?
Okay. It's not a great check for me. It sucks. I don't want to use willpower either. It would kill me, probably. No, nothing this time.
Nothing this time. Okay. It's nothing really seems to be happening other than that you're sitting there doing this. Maybe an hour goes past.
Maybe I'm just doing it in the wrong location. I think when we go back to the ranch, I'll try there.
Okay.
Somewhere that he's familiar with. Yeah.
All right. So as you get up from your seat, as you do that, you notice this lightning storm starts in the distance over the water.
Wow. Okay, that's ominous, but really pretty. I'm gonna go back to the others now.
All right. Starts to rain. All right. Come inside just before it starts pissing down.
Oh, it's raining.
I told you not to go outside.
Yeah, I couldn't quite get what I wanted out of that. I'll probably try again when we go back to the ranch. Yeah.
So Rosa says, do you want to go back to the ranch tonight, or you want to stay here? There's a place here for you to stay if you want.
Oh.
It's going to be kind of cramped though, because there's like 4 of us or something.
Hasn't been that long, has it?
Oh, no, it's still pretty early, right?
She's just asking you.
I think I'll go back to Randy.
Oh, you and Randy, huh? You really like him.
I like him a lot.
Why do you like him so much? He is so vacant. He is vapid.
I don't know what it is. I just do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and peer into his soul a bit more.
I guess you guys have a lot in common then, huh?
Oh my God, I hate you.
She knocks on your head.
I hate you so much, Rosa. But I give her a hug.
Shall we go back then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to be there for the others, especially right now.
So you say goodbye to old man.
Goodbye, old man. And then we yell at Chicago.
Farewell, Chicago.
And you get out of there, and you get back to the van, and you head back to the ranch, I suppose.
Yes.
Do you do anything in the meantime? Do you go feeding or anything like that in the meantime?
Could do with a good feed. What about you guys?
I had 5 rabbits for breakfast. I have scrolled a little shopping list on a piece of paper, and I want to ask Vincenzi. Man, I need to get myself a ghoul. Can I make that a
Make
can
that
I
a
do
priority?
that?
You can do that, but you'll have to do it in game.
Okay, cool.
We go back to. I'll go back to Vincent's old place for Vincenzi
All right.
and start finding out what was found out about how we work the system. You know, the money and everything,
All right.
and start finding out how to go about getting a lumen apartment.
Right. Right.
Getting myself together, getting all that stuff.
Sounds reasonable. Well, it is 10:03. I think we should wrap up here, for it seems to be a good place overall.
Yes.
I just double check everyone's still having fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
I really enjoyed your role playing this session, Barry. You had me laughing. A lot of great classic chase moments. Yeah,
Right.
really awesome.
yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. All right then, ladies and gentlemen. We will all catch up soon then.
Yes.
Barry, remind me to get your ass on Discord, because
Yeah.
you miss a lot of messages there.
Can you guys see each other? Like visit each other now? I don't know what the plan is.
Yeah, I can actually. I think that we're down far enough to we're Orange in Auckland.
So I was
I
told
don't-
this morning. I thought
Oh,
we
really?
were at Red this whole
Oh,
time, but
okay.
someone
I don't
Oh, no.
fucking go out.
someone
I
said we've
hardly
been
ever
at
go out.
Orange for 10 days. I'm
Well,
like,
the
oh,
same here. I hardly ever go out now.
I didn't know.
I
live
don't
there.
know either. I just assume we're on lockdown until Anyway, yeah, I can come over at some point in the next week or so and set you up with Discord and Roll20,
Okay.
so we can at least experiment with getting those things working.
Yeah.
Should be cool,
That'd be
Okay.
crazy.
wouldn't it? Wouldn't it just?
That's
Right. Well,
All
thank
right.
you
Just so used
all.
to
I
it.
loved your role playing tonight, everyone.
it was so much fun.
I think
Oh, I'm so sad about Terrace.
we should have 3 experience points. Yes. I have played out the scenario one time before, similarly, not exactly the way it's going here, but I had a certain player who didn't speak to me for weeks after Terrace died.
Oh,
Was
rough.
he a gangrel?
She was a gangrel.
She was a gangrel.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
you
fair.
said 3 XP, and I already had. I only had 1, but I guess I don't know. Anyway,
Probably
That's
gonna need
cool.
to get some occult. Bang, here we go. Occult for me.
How
So
do I get-
Barry- Yes.
I'm just wondering how to get better at obfuscate, like how to get up your discipline